Hello, everyone. Welcome to CJ's Corner, episode 4. Uh, nobody's on, so I'll wait a few minutes to start talking, or I'll be talking to myself as usual. Oh, we have one viewer. Okay, few more and we'll get going. Put in the chat who's here, please, if you can. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay, got it. Aubrey, how are you, my friend? Hey, you want to come on and help me out tonight? You want to moderate? Hey, Brendan, how are you? Aubrey? Is there a banner under my screen? Hey, Tim. Hey, John. I don't know what store you were at, John. 1 second. Let me get Aubrey on here to help me moderate. I don't want to miss anybody's um, messages like I did last week. 1 second, please. Okay. Oh, it says this is an example. Okay, 1 second. This is an example. Okay, show. And scroll across bottom, add banner. Did it come? Did it come up yet? Enter a banner. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try one. 1 second, everyone. Sorry about that. I thought it was up. Okay. Okay. My apologies. I thought I had it, but I did not. What was it? 886. 886. Oh, okay. Here we go. Did it come up? Hey, Aubrey, how are you? Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
Did the banner come across yet?
Hold on. I'm all mixed up here.
No problem.
Okay, there we go.
It's there?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
still your banner you talking about?
yes.
It just says this is an example of a banner. Click on a banner to show the screen.
I've been clicking on it and it won't, nothing happens. Nothing happens. I've been doing it and it just won't. Wait, that came off for a minute, didn't it?
It did.
Do you know how to do it, Aubrey?
I don't use StreamYard, so.
Okay. Well, enough. I don't know how to take it off now.
It's probably on your end somewhere.
I did. I hit cancel
Okay.
and it won't let me.
Hmm.
Delete folder. How about that? Yes. There. There we go. Enough of
Got
that.
it.
We'll get it. Ryan was. Oh, you missed last week.
Yeah, I was out of town.
Ryan and Colin came on.
Yeah, I saw that. I watched like part of it. So,
Oh wait, it was up.
was it?
Yeah, it was there.
Well, yeah, it was scrolling underneath, but it like was still
Okay.
saying this is an example
I'll
banner.
put it in the chat in a little bit. Welcome everybody to CJ's Corner. I'm Christine, and this is our fourth episode. I say our because I really treasure all the people who are here with me and have been helping and supporting me. We have our moderator here, Aubrey, who also collects and is very knowledgeable about cards. Hello, Total City, Mike. John, where'd you go here? He said he came to Niagara Falls and went to a store and everybody was kind. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, you got the chat, right, Aubrey? Because
Yep.
okay, cool. So
Niagara
John,
cards. That's just
oh, I've been there many times. Nice people, Chris and Kathy, Chris and Kathy, right? Yes, I've been there many times. Very nice people. They go to many shows around here. Uh, I've had a lot of good conversations with them. I bought a lot of great product from them. So yes, nothing but good things to say. So last week, Sports Card Radio joined us out of nowhere.
that's
And
crazy.
somebody said, "Can I come on?" And I was like, "Oh, I just saw this. It was Colin." He gets a knock at his door. I think it's Ryan, but Ryan came on. And I
Huh.
was like, "Oh," and we had a really, really good talk about sports cards, the industry, how some cards, how we think things are going. I was invited to go to Vegas with them, but I cannot. I didn't
Oh.
realize it's only a month away,
Hmm.
but I will make the next trip though. So I've been making an outline every week because I want to get rolling, and not just go off the top of my head. Because when you start saying um, so I'm not discouraged though, because after I saw the views for my first video, they dropped for the second one by 190, but I gained 12 over that for the third episode. So I'm trying to keep a consistent show and, have callers. Just doesn't have to be me talking. You could take over a little bit too, Aubrey, if you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I gave Sports Card Radio 2.1% of my dynasty each. So you get 2.12, Aubrey, because you're
Oh,
my
sweet.
moderator, okay?
Okay.
If it sells, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. You get 2.12. Hopefully one day it'll sell. So I I heard some things this week about Fanatics might leave the trading card business.
Hmm.
That they are maybe looking to dump their investment and make a profit off of it, because right now Fanatics has all unlicensed cards. They're unlicensed, but they have autograph contracts, like with Wembayama. He cannot sign anything in a Topps product, only in a Fanatics product. So Topps is getting killed right now. So they're thinking about moving on from the business, which makes me think of a few questions. Okay. What happens? What happens to Topps? I mean, do they get those contracts again? And what happens to the breakers? Um, what happens to product? I was just curious about that, if anybody had heard about that. Uh, I don't know if it would be better or worse if they were in. I think that the fix is in on breaks, that certain breakers get certain cards or certain boxes that are loaded. They know what's coming, in my opinion only. What do you think, Aubrey?
Well, personally, because I'm a hockey card collector, I don't know much about Fanatics at all because hockey is all upper deck at this point. So that's
Yes.
news to me. So I don't know anything. Like, does Fanatics own Tops or like how does that work? I don't know much about Tops at all. So
It's like they took it over, okay,
okay.
but Fanatics isn't a licensed product. It's
Right.
unlicensed like Leaf, okay?
Yeah.
But Leaf has contract with players to sign autographs.
Mhm.
But people dump on Leaf cards because they're unlicensed, but not Fanatics. So it's a weird thing. But
Yeah.
Upper Deck is Upper Deck, and they've been doing great with hockey. To me, hockey will never go out of business like vintage. I think it's always a steady stream of,
Yeah.
I would say a steady stream, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. I mean, personally, I don't like that Upper Deck owns it all because then Upper Deck's like, "We could charge this price," and, like,
Well,
hobby boxes are going for ridiculous prices now, and they're not worth those prices whatsoever, and I mean, I think you could speak in football cards and baseball cards for that fact, but, like, Upper Deck alone, just having that one, you know, they're the dynasty now, so
yeah, well, I heard, this is what I was thinking about boxes, okay? I heard people about Fanatics might go away, boxes might go down. I don't think they will, and I'll
No.
tell you why. Because they're getting the money for them.
Mhm.
But will they still get the money though if Fanatics goes away? But they were getting it before Fanatics came in. They really were. And unless you pull that one card, I that's why I
Yeah.
stopped collecting modern, unless it's like a player that's like on the fringe and it's cheap and it's a PSA 10 auto rookie. That's fine, you know. Yeah, Tim thinks they're getting loaded boxes.
Oh,
Uh,
definitely, definitely. I mean, nowadays, even in hockey, like, you can get boxes with no hits now. It's
oh,
stupid that you're
really?
paying yeah, you're paying $200 for a hobby box, and you might not get a guaranteed autograph anymore, even if it's a sticker auto or anything.
Really?
Yeah, there's some, like, uh Upper Deck Ice is one of the worst products out there. Upper Deck Metal, like, you're not guaranteed an autograph, you're not guaranteed memorabilia, you're just guaranteed some colored cards like the base. Like, it's not even rare, they don't go for much, and it's stupid. It's stupid.
That's nuts. Hey, Elliot, glad to see you here. Um, yeah, I'm shocked by that. But
So
here's one thing I did buy, and somebody gave me grief over it during one of the shows. Was about the Leaf Memories hockey set, the Pro set,
mhm.
and I got two autos and two buybacks. Okay, the autos were Ray Bork, 4 out of 5 auto, and Willie O'Ree, 4 out of 5 auto, Peter Klima, 101, and Randy Ladisor, 4 out of 5. But those two autos right there are fantastic. And I like it because it's old school players. That's what I like. You get a Gretzky, a
Right.
Lemieux, you know. So that's why I really liked it. I like boxes that can guarantee autographs, even if it's from years ago. I'll
Mhm.
take
Yeah.
that. You know, I bought a box of like an Olympic box of baseball, okay? And
Okay.
it said 7 autos, 2 memorabilia. I got 15 autos and 6 memorabilia in the box.
6. That's incredible.
Yeah, and 15 autos. After it
15?
said, yeah, it said 8 and 2.
Wow.
And and they were players who are playing now who were just on the Olympic team then. I don't even think they were rookies yet.
That Topps Chrome Olympic set, like, those hobby boxes go for a decent amount, but you're guaranteed a good amount in return. So I really liked those hobby boxes. I think I paid close to like $400, but I got 4 or 5 good cards in there.
You're guaranteed.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed. And what I've been doing is buying
Mhm.
vintage football from the 50s, vintage baseball from the 50s, from the 70s, just because of the condition or the person I like. Because I'm looking for centering, and I understand like a lot of the corners will be rounded or not perfect, but the cards I saw were very good. I got a 74/75 WHL Bobby Hall
Wow.
card for $10.
That's wow.
Somebody's having a 50% off sale on Upper Deck.
Yeah.
50% anything.
Wow, that's nice.
So
I wish I could have done some Cyber Monday shopping.
he said it's till New Year's, or excuse me, Christmas Eve.
Oh, then I might hop on there.
Let's see, Tim D. I still love the first Upper Deck hockey set, but I'm old fashioned. Me too.
Me
Myself.
too. Me too.
Yeah. You can't beat the oldies but the goodies. Yes, thank you, John. Everybody, please hit the like, subscribe, share. Let's try
So
to get as many people.
go,
Read some of the chat. What's going on in
yeah.
there?
So Brendan Ryan said, "I heard Fanatics is bringing back Fanatic Fest in NYC. Only trouble is, have they learned their lesson from the previous disaster rollout?"
Probably not. He don't care. You think Michael Rubin cares?
No.
No. I'm gonna say no to that, Brendan.
Then Elliot Spaceman said, "Thank you, Christine. New to Aubrey, but seems pretty cool." ET says, "Hello. That's where I got my handle for YouTube."
Nice. I love that ET movie, and I've only watched it once because I cried so hard when ET went home. When I was a kid, I couldn't take it, so I don't watch it anymore. I can't take when he leaves them.
I've only seen ET once, and I was very little when I did. So
Well, I was young, and I'm like, no, I'm not watching that again. There's a few movies I won't watch again. I couldn't stop crying. How do you feel? Yeah, Mike, I think Leaf has great product.
I do too.
Great. And they're priced well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I also like going back to the terrible 90s Pro set with all the errors and just the funny cards you can find in those sets. Like, I like Pro set.
I love Pro Set. And I'll tell you what, you get some rookie 10s in there.
You do.
Especially the Lidstrom French from 91, 92. You're talking $400 there. It's a very good card to have. I got the 91, 92 Pro Set, right? Series 2.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a Y in there. And I'm like, you telling me a worker scribbled on this? It was an autograph card. Out of 5,000, I didn't even know there were autograph cards in that set.
I didn't either.
I was like, who wrote on this? And it was an autograph card. And he even numbered it. Hey, Rhonda in the house.
Welcome, Rhonda.
Yeah, it's John. Bill's Mafia. Look, another shirt this week.
Uh-oh.
Another one. You see behind me, this is our year. Why not us? Why not us? It's a different feel around here, a different team. They were doing Snow Angels, the head coach, and Allen. Oh, man. OPG hockey in 91. I'm looking for the top rookies. Yes, I remember that.
Have you ever opened the OPG anniversary series with the 25 hologram in the back? That is super cool to go through. You can get a remake of Wayne Gretzky's rookie card with the 25 sketched into it. Super cool.
I've seen those, and where are those? What year is that?
Oh, well, 25 years of the NHL. I'm not sure.
No, but I'll look for it. I'll look for it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be 25 years of his rookie, so it's got to be 2005.
Was it 2005?
So 2005, I'm assuming.
No, it's not 25 years of his rookie, but
it's
25 years of OPG or whatever. Let me see if I can find one of the cards. I have the box back here. But also I gotta say,
in the meantime,
the Bills, I mean, good for you, but I think the Lions are gonna do it.
we play in 2 weeks?
I know we do. It's gonna be. I mean, hopefully we have a defense by then. But I mean, I'm worried because we play the Packers tomorrow.
It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter.
Okay.
You can't stop Superman. You better bring some kryptonite. You can't stop Superman.
Well, currently we have our practice squad as our defense, so I'm really worried about our Packer game tomorrow.
Rhonda, I hope everything's going great. Elliot, thank you. Travis, are you on, Travis? What a great conversation we had last week about how he just collects for the love of the hobby and his Yankee cards and his Mattingly cards. That was an awesome, really nice conversation we had. Mike from Title City. Mike, did you get your basement sorted so you could call in later? That was could you? I don't know what I said before that. Okay, so the first topic was Fanatics leaving. The second, Beckett grading. I watched an interview of a guy. It was two-part series about how they grade. And he watched a senior grader for 2 weeks, and they were told to take 30 seconds for each card. And sometimes they used the loop, sometimes they didn't. And he said he knows of people who have been bribed to give what is it, the black label, tens, 9 5s. They have left them money, they sent them money. Doesn't happen all the time, he says, but and if you know somebody who sends them in, you're definitely going to try to help them. I mean, 30 seconds. Man, every card I have should be a black label then. But I was just wondering what everybody thought about that. Yeah, definitely come on later for sure. I'll put it in the chat in a little bit, Rhonda. No problem. I don't know what Dr. James thinks. What do you think he thinks, Tim? I'd send 100 for a black label. They were sending in between 5 and 1,000, John. But you're probably talking like a Mantle, a McDavid, somebody like that. Yeah, I mean, it's still not right, but so I stepped in to see our buddy, Flip Flop, sports card investor, Jeff Williams, or Jeff. I keep calling him Jeff Wilson. I went to school with Jeff Williams. Hey, Jeff, if you're watching. So you're working on it now? All right. Good, mate. So the top 5 hottest cards right now, I wrote down. Okay. They came on yesterday, and next week we'll see how they do. Because I want to see, Jared McCann, Aiden O'Connell, Brock Powers, Paige Beckers from the WNBA, Bryce Young. Those are his 5 best right now.
Jared McCann, that's interesting.
Yeah. He said he's the best tight end this year, breaking records. But
here's
the thing, though. He said the hottest card right now is Bob Gibson rookie card. Really? I mean, anybody could have told you that. It's always hot, Hoping CGC. I was just looking at what Elliot said about it.
PSA label looks like a hospital bracelet. It does. It does. I wish PSA would get a little nicer on the top there. You're paying so much. Stop putting just like a sticky note in it.
Yeah, they said the guy said if a card has 3 9/5s, it's a 9/5. Period. It's a 9/5. He said a few things, like if the autograph is off the card, say inside edge, it goes down. He said a lot. It was interesting to watch. So Paige Beckers from, like I said, WNBA. He's been saying for months now to buy the gold out of 50 Bowman's Best Auto, which is $850 right now. $850 right now for Paige Beckers. Bryce Young is number 1 because he kept it close against the Chiefs. His exact words. So we're going to see about these 5 so-called cards, okay?
Paige Buckner.
What?
Paige Buckers Like, I think she's gonna be so big because she's gonna probably be drafted number 1 this coming.
Yeah, well, I mean, are you going to buy something that's $850 right now? Isn't that the top of the
Absolutely
top?
not. I mean, and if it's in a college jersey, it's just gonna go down in price when she has a WNBA card out there. So why? Why do that?
Yeah, Caitlin Clark's a memory now. Now it's Paige Beckers. And Sports Card Radio was right on a lot they said about the next new thing comes out. The next top person in this, the next top person in that. Bernie Ryan said, talk of a universal grading scale standard is always met with it can't be done.
That's
And
true.
it can't be done.
That is true.
Market movers. Some cards are up 40% and we're 24. Yeah, I'm seeing something up 87% and it was $12. AI program. I think AI would be too harsh. Where's Grim? Grim's here? Hey, Grim. Don't you think AI would be more harsh? Wouldn't it be so technical?
Yes and no, because AI is just like
AI.
it's learning from your human errors. So eventually it will make errors itself.
Okay. Maybe I'm AI. You don't know that.
We all
Nobody's
know.
seen me in
We all
person.
could be. We all could be.
Believe me, nobody spent money on an AI of me. Believe me when they tell you. Okay, so if you are at a show and Jeff Wilson is there, this is what I want to tell people. Do not let him use market movers. Movers' prices are very skewed because it only counts the cards that people sign up to put on market movers. So if there's an anomaly, he's got to go to that anomaly on market movers and say, well, look, and I only saw one person on camera who said, I'm not using market movers. He said it, your company, you got to be signed up and you got to put register these cards. And there's only a few. So
John says a standard AI system standardizes grading, which makes more accurate but tougher for higher grades. Elliot
exactly.
Elliot says, yeah, AI would not be good. Also, Sarah Connor cards from the Terminator would all get one since AI wants to destroy her.
Good call, Elliot. Very good call. Little Terminator. Yeah, Paige is a good buy, but not for $850. But you
No.
gotta hope you pull it. Get lucky.
No.
Uh it just wait a minute. The Facebook notification of me just came up on my computer and I don't know what was going on. So then his lackey, what's his name? I don't know the other guy, the bald guy who's always with Jeff Wilson. He was saying 5 mistakes people make, and I wrote 2 of them down. One is not having great customer service. No shit. Really. Not having really coming from Jeff Wilson, coming from sports card investors. Oh, and by the way, when they were doing this show, nobody was in the store. Nobody.
Interesting.
Yes, there
Interesting.
was just one guy they hired. He looked like he just rolled out of remember the old sunning chairs that folded in 3 spots? Anybody old enough to remember that? It folded in 3s when he laid down at a beach. Looked like he rolled off one of those and was like, I can't stand being here. There was no business. Then, here was another mistake. People don't fly their cards to get them graded. Or not to get them graded, excuse me. Don't fly their cards to the customer. Really? That's a mistake people make because everybody could just hop on a jet?
Yeah, I got no words for that one. No words. Let me
Maybe the
just
mistake was making the top 5 mistakes.
I didn't know I had to become a pilot to sell cards. So
Yes. Come pick me up. Only breaker I like is Allie. She is a genuine fan and collector. Speaking of breakers, the naked breaker who came on topless and broke and gained I don't know how many followers and views, and then her OnlyFans shot skyrocketed. So the conversation was that's probably going to happen more and more. Our women are going to get naked, and yeah, Naked Breaker is killing it, John. Naked Breaker also has the body for Naked Breaker. I don't think everybody could get away with it, but I think that's going to become a thing. Hey, if you like to get naked, you like cards, and you like card breaks, more power to you. I don't have a problem with what people do. I just thought it was a genius business move.
And that's when I will leave the hobby. I'm out.
So he was reading the info. Everything he got was off his laptop. You could tell he was looking up. So on the following thing, him and the other guy were talking about the only follow what Vegas recommends now. How a card or a player will improve. So they both had a $3,000 budget, and these were their top 10 cards. They're going to do it for 6 months till the season ends, okay? And see how they did. They both had Wembanyama one. I'll just go through flip-flops. Wembanyama, Morant, Wembanyama, Cade Cunningham, LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Jalen Brunson. They had different cards, but I wasn't going to write them all down. The other guy had Wembanyama, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, De'Aaron Fox, Tatum, Embiid, Dante DiVincenzo, which I like because he's Italian, obviously, Jalen Green, Kobe White, Jalen Jackson Jr., and Cavante George. And Sam Bradford was also one of my favorite players because he was the first Indian to ever be drafted in the first round, number 1. So that was awesome. Grim has a 1B101, but it's on Panini. What does NFTs mean?
NFTs? I have no
Grim,
idea.
can you let me know, please? I really don't know what an NFT is.
I mean, not for trade.
Yeah, like maybe if I see it and go, oh, I didn't know what that.
Oh, it's a digital card.
Oh no.
So sad.
I'll tell you what though, I saw some really nice digital Allen cards. Nice, but I don't know. Do you think that that's gonna catch on, Grim?
What is the point of digital cards? Like, I don't
For
understand the
people
point.
who just like nice cards but can't get them, so you just look at them and hope somebody else. I bought one before, not seeing it said digital.
Yeah.
And the guy said, "Didn't you read it?" And I said, "I thought you were free and we're being nice to people and
Yeah.
giving them an opportunity to buy something,
Yeah.
Mike said, "Maybe I can free Willie and sell cards."
Oh gosh.
Cards, card care.
Yeah, I agree with Grim though. Like, you need to have a physical connection though. Like, that's the way I see it. I mean, I've done a little bit of Upper Deck e-pack because you get free packs here and there, but I don't like see the excitement in it. Like, I mean, in Upper Deck, you have to collect like 10 of the digital cards just to get one of like the base cards, and like physically, like it's just too much time. I'll just go to the store and pull the base card, like,
wow.
it just seems like I'm
you
putting
can't get
more.
them graded.
No, it takes more time to do that than just to go get a box. Like,
oh my God! Look what Grim said.
look
at what Grim said.
30K. Wow,
For a digital.
that's ridiculous.
Maybe I got to rethink my strategy. Hold on here, Aubrey. Hold on. We should look to see if we get a McDavid one.
Will it eventually become a physical copy? Like, is that why people are buying it? Like, I don't
No.
understand. I don't understand these digital things. Like, it's not a computer game, people.
Grim, what do you think the attraction is? I mean, they bought a
I
digital. We made 30,000 from that.
I that's insane. Like, insane.
Look what John wrote. You would think. Look at
Did
that one.
But kids don't. That's true. I work with a lot of kids. That is 100% true. But also, kids don't have money to buy digital cards.
I mean, I saw a ton of Josh Allen for $6, $10. They're the most beautiful cards I've ever seen, and they were digital. Um, wow, I did the same, Aubrey. Topps Card Trader was okay. Let's see. So I just watched what they said on Sports Card Investor. None of these facts were coming from him. That's why I like my show, because I just like talking about sports. You know, if I need to look something up, I will, like a stat or something. But other than that, huge traction. It's coming. No worries about centering or print lines. Hey, pencil.
I mean, I do the Topps digital like NHL skate app thing, but you don't have to put real money into it. So like that's like a game. Like I get
Okay.
that. But like I'm not putting physical money into it. And yeah, I get some cool pictures of cards, but like again, not putting money into it. People that put money, I just don't understand the concept, I guess, to put money into digital things that can just eventually be erased, you know?
1 second, please. Rhonda, what do you mean there's no chat option on the live stream?
Chat option on the live stream.
You're on a what? There's no chat option on the live stream?
Is she talking
Hmm.
about like the bubble at the bottom or digital card shows? Oh my god, Tim D. You're so right.
I don't
Like, I mean, would you have to go or like could you just hop on the Zoom? Like, and you're at the digital
hop
card
on
show.
Zoom. Um, hey, Mark. Um, Pencil, you got a good point too, but I don't see a chat across the bottom of the
Okay,
screen.
she's talking about your banner thing that we were having issues at the beginning of the show.
My banner or my chat?
She's like,
Oh, Aubrey,
yeah,
you got to click on the chat to put the chat up on the screen so everybody can see the chats.
it won't let me do anything.
It won't?
No.
Okay, hold on. Edit name. No, I don't know how to make you a moderator. Okay, we'll start doing it now.
There we
Um,
go.
okay. Can you hit it, Aubrey,
No.
and hit show?
No, it doesn't let me do anything.
Okay. Um, I don't know how to make you a moderator yet, but I will figure everything out.
It's
Okay.
all good. It's all good.
Okay. Sorry, Rhonda. Thank you, though. Thank you. I
I
really
want my
appreciate that.
screen autographed from my digital cards.
John, John, come up. I'll put the number up and I'll autograph
Hold on.
my
Here
screen.
we go. Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
Yep, I'll autograph mine on my screen for your screen.
There you go. That's a one of one right there.
I don't know how to make people moderators yet. I know you can on here because they did it for
SCR. All good. All good.
it's your show, so laughing my ass off. No clue.
Yeah, you do you. It's your show. Like, don't worry about it.
You know what, Rhonda? I'll figure it out. Live and learn. It's only up. I still can't find the camera. It's episode 4. We'll get there. We'll get there.
More likes, please.
Gotta get Tim to help out with it. No, we're good. Um, thank you, John. John, thank you for hyping me. Beef. Do you see Brendan Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I will. I'll get a hold of it and I'll play around with it. I'll look up on a video on YouTube. That's how I usually learn things. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm learning and I could learn from my mistakes.
I've just never used StreamYard, so I'm no help. I usually use
You and me both.
OBS. I use OBS, so I have it's a learning process.
You and me both. Good seeing you, Mark. Mike. Thank you, Elliot. Man, Elliot and John are just making me.
We're
Man,
having
yep.
fun. We're having fun.
Flavor Flav, hype man. That's what I want. Having fun, laughing because this is crazy. It's all right. So okay, so 7 months ago. No, excuse me, not 7 months ago. I don't know where that came from or why I even said it. There is a sports card store, not just a sports card. I'll get to it, okay? And TTD cards in Louisville, Kentucky, okay? It's supposedly the largest card shop in the country. It has 18,000 square feet. Millions and millions of cards, north of 10 million. He really didn't know. He was, hey, rocking you.
The myth, the legend.
And he had no idea how many cards he had, but he does own the store. He says just so many. But listen to this. His overhead has to be astronomical because ever since 2012 in stock, okay, everything has always been in stock that ever came out. Any box of the following. Hold on, please. Every category of collectible, his overhead. Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, board games, comic books that are graded only, Disney, Star Wars, Power Rangers, Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, video games, consoles, and games themselves. So that's just non-sports. Whatever box is sold, he refills it, okay? He refills it. Now, he has 4 tables across in the middle of the whole place with at least 12 rows of 12 rows across, 4 tables, 12 rows down. He said it takes up the best space in the whole place, okay? And that's like the most valuable real estate, he said, but he wants people to come in and have a great time because customers are really his boss, okay? Yes, please take care. Please come back, Elliot. Health first, then come back, please. So that's just that. Now, you're talking about, he said the tables and chairs in the middle of the store is really, really expensive, not only to have, but to have people clean. And the money it's taking up. Okay. He has minimum 5 employees a day every shift. Okay. He has, I had to write this down, every sports box that ever came out. And he redoes every single one. They're never like empty. Okay. Yes, Title City, even the learning curves. You're right. Oh, get your mother. Yep, mothers come first, even before your health. It's great, even the learning curves. Thank you, Title City / Mike. Oh yeah, Brendan, you're right about that. digital card giveaway with physical autographs.
One of one. You missed a one of one.
So yeah, I couldn't believe that. If you, I just couldn't believe that he said the following: sports cards will outlast, his general rule of thumb will outlast your 401k and savings accounts, but not compound interest that they accrue, but they will outlast those.
Interesting.
I'm done tilting my head about that.
I don't even know.
I don't know if he means like they will like take over or outlast an actual 401k or a savings account, like our bank's going to collapse. I don't know, but compound interest really does help.
It I mean, it kind of feels more like a stock market, but
Yeah, it's his opinion, but he owns the store that has his inventory and overhead. I don't know how he makes a profit. I really don't. How much could his markup be? You know,
he maybe makes his profit on his
the
videos and stuff more than his cards.
maybe like quarter
I
cards, dollar cards.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe vintage will outlast. No chance cards going to outlast my 30-year. Maybe. I mean, you
Yeah.
will always have like the great one. His value won't go down. I mean,
Nope. Are you talking about me or Gretzky? Look at rocking all night. Acts
Pack
right off.
bombs.
Always thinking about the business. I like that, buddy. So there's a man who has a Pokemon channel on YouTube. His name is Rattle Pokemon Channel. Check him out. Subscribe, like, share his videos. He's really good at this. Okay. So he said there's a Pokemon cards are missing. That was from last week, but there's been a lot of PSA 10s and they're trimmed. And he shows the difference between non-trimmed and trimmed, and all the trimmed have 10s on them.
How can a
And
Pokemon card be trimmed? It's got round corners.
they trimmed it down.
I know, but it
Doesn't
wouldn't
fill
look
it up.
right. It's got a border. Like,
Nope. They gave them 10s. They gave that. Go watch the video. His name is Rattle. You know what? Let me put that in the chat real quick, okay? You just have to see it, and he sees it right away. He's like, look at the bottom, like the spaces and the PSA thing, right? Like, how could you not tell?
I'm probably
Thoughts?
gonna be able to tell. I'm gonna look this right now and be like, yeah, that's trimmed. Like, there's no way that the Pokemon cards have borders. If you mess with the Pokemon, you're gonna notice right away.
My Mike Petty cards are worth more than. Okay. What the heck?
I need a Mike Petty card.
Yeah, Petty commented on my first show and then never came on again. You know, I haven't seen Valor. I haven't seen Alex. I haven't seen anybody. Everybody was.
Someone will always try to cut corners.
Yeah, everybody was hyping me at least, but you know, I'll get there. Don't you worry, people. So I'm talking about the Red Sox right now because I'm really PO'd because they signed Aroldis Chapman, who is a woman beater. Should I say allegedly? Because it's not allegedly, but I'll say allegedly, not allegedly. Okay, Grim. Oh, Grim. Shots fired, Grim. Right here. Grim, shots fired. Aubrey, agree,
Yes.
disagree.
Agree.
Grim, Grim has shots fired. Rhonda, agree?
I'm sorry, Alex. I don't even know who you are, but I'm agreeing.
No, Alex Giammo.
Oh, well. Oh, okay.
No, I'm saying, do you agree Grim is throwing shots? Like shots
Oh,
fired.
yeah, totally.
I'm glad I cleared that up. I hate the Red Sox, but need Devers to do well for my PC. Yeah, I can't believe they signed him, and Red Sox Nation is not thrilled. Grim.
Do you remember the last time I was on the show, rocking
Yes.
you all night? Promised me some cards.
Rondon? Is that his name? Or Ryan?
Ryan, rocking you all night.
I'm sorry. I ruined that rocking. I
Do
dropped
you
the ball.
remember?
Yes.
He said he owes me cards if I came on
Yes.
here. Guess what came today?
What? What?
Hang on, let me turn off my background.
As soon as she's done with this round, I'll drop the chat. For sure.
Let's turn this up. There we go.
Who's this? Munson Trout Collector. West Virginians got no filters. There he is. Oh, I got the same card. Not from him, but I have it.
And this one.
Nice. Very nice. Wow, those are nice cards.
And then I got something in the mail to go along with those.
What? Nice.
So that's another tech card in the collection.
Very nice.
Another autograph on the check box.
Nice, Aubrey. Good for you.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
Good for you, man.
Tonio, the MTO GOAT. Let's go.
All right, let's drop the link, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also found one of these 25th anniversary cards. Let's see if I can get it. The 25.
Oh,
so this
is that coffee?
This is Coffee, and his original rookie card came out in 1981, and this is the anniversary series, which was in 1992. So let me turn this on, see if we could see the 25.
Yes.
Do you see the 25 in the reflection by his
Yes.
chest there? Yeah.
So 1967 then.
Yeah.
Tops came out before that. Or did they cut?
Oh, Peachy.
Peachy. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that makes sense because that really.
Now,
when they here we go. Hold on. Now maybe Aubrey can say something nice about me instead of talking smack all the live long day.
I don't know, Ryan. That I don't have kind words for you sometimes.
Well, the link's out there. Anybody could call in. Travis, if you're here, please call in, man. Great.
What do you mean? What do you dip your French fries in?
Like you dip? Does he mean that?
Like French fries? Like what do you?
Grim, do you mean like you dip? Mayo. What are you in Europe? Ketchup sucks. Okay, Grim.
Grim, are you a Midwestern? Grim, are you a Midwestern and you're gonna say ranch?
Because we use here in Western New York, we have French fries and gravy and blue cheese.
Poutine.
Yep, and no ranch. Do not ask for ranch for your. Oh my God!
I told you.
Yep. Do not ask for ranch if you get chicken wings in Western New York. No.
That's the only thing I.
Oh, sweet potato fries are banging. Sweet potato is honey. Okay. Yep, they are good. True to his word, rocking all night. Grim eating too many pepperoni rolls. Oh, shots are fired all over. Here we go. Ranch is banned in Buffalo. You are correct, sir. Pencil, never ranch.
Guys in the Midwest, you have to bring ranch everywhere.
Let me drop. She has the best. Oh, onion ring dip. I never heard of onion ring dip, Rhonda.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Onion ring dip. Do you ever hear that? Sounds
No,
good.
no, I haven't.
I like onion rings. Where's he from? He's actually from Ohio.
Midwest. See? Midwest. Midwest.
Okay. He's just living in West Virginia. I will call in. Give me a moment to get some beer in you. I said that without even looking at your without even looking at his message.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
John
Trouble's
John.
coming.
Sign my petition to make possession of ranch a felony. I shall. I have to show you on screen. Cool. I got to learn how to make you a moderator and also how to scroll at the bottom. But I'll put in what I was going to scroll. My PayPal. No, not PayPal. Cash App and Venmo. Ryan from Sports Card Radio told me to do that. I don't know how to scroll. I get it though. We'll get it, Aubrey. We'll get this like a fine-tuned machine.
Oh, yeah.
You know, sooner or later. We will. You know? Definitely. Okay. Venmo. Oh, Venmo's so long, dude. Hold on. It's my full name with dashes and then numbers and all kinds of crazy stuff. Now, this is what I had as the banner, but you're right. I couldn't get that example banner thing off the screen, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if you have to like edit it or something to like.
I did. I followed every step and it still wouldn't go off. Even when I hit cancel, edit, remove.
Mike, me too. Mike, me too.
What's that?
I go through gallons of ketchup.
Where's that at?
It's by John John's onion ring dip is found at BK. It's like 4 or 5 up. 4 up.
Okay. Gallons of ketchup.
Get out.
It's almost like onion dip. That's what I was trying to scroll. I took Ryan's advice.
Yeah.
I'll just keep going back to that one. Bar Bill has amazing onion ring dip. Also, best wings in the world. Come at me. Where's that at? If it's not from Buffalo or Niagara Falls, you're out of your skull. So I will come at you. I'll come at you hard. Where I want to see where this is from, John John. Now I'm all fired up.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh, East Aurora. Okay. No problem. Western New York, no problem. Okay. I thought he was going to be like Tennessee. Yeah, East Aurora for sure. You know, any of the Auroras are so far away. Like, there's no easy way to get there from Niagara Falls. But we make the trek to go eat out there.
I mean, Aurora Borealis is just out my window, so.
What is Bar Bill? Shame on me. What's that? What's Bar Bill in what is that? A restaurant? I'm getting shamed. There's shots fired. People, ranch, wings, everything's coming at us, Aubrey. People are trying to get us.
I have never been to New York, so I have no idea what we're talking about.
You got to come visit.
I'd have to go through Canada. That's the easiest way.
Oh, you live in Michigan then?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 4.5 hours, I believe.
Even more.
Really?
It takes me about 9.5 hours just to get to that bridge. But there's another bridge. The bridge you're thinking about takes me 9.5 hours to get to.
No way. You are driving somewhere insane.
I don't think you realize how big Michigan is.
Are you at the southern part of Michigan?
Nah. I am.
I know how big Michigan is. It's just I never heard anybody say it takes 9.5 hours, but Maybe
takes
6
me
to get to
9.5.
Detroit.
No, it takes 9.5 hours for me to get from my town to the capital.
Are you kidding me?
No, I am not.
Yeah,
I
why
am
don't you just fly into Niagara Falls, Aubrey? It'll be like 200 round trip for reals. I'm serious,
I
man.
am closer to Green Bay than I am Detroit.
Are you?
Mhm.
Wow.
I live in Michigan, and where I am in Michigan, there are more Packer fans. I am not one of them.
I do not like Michigan University at all. I am not a Michigan University fan because
I Michigan
go ahead.
State, green and white, man, green and white.
Uh, if you put a gun to my head, I guess.
Well,
But
it's better
no,
than
I'm
U
kidding.
of M. It's better than U of M.
Yeah, Michigan. Because my mother's her alma mater is Ohio State.
Well, there's your problem. The Ohio State.
The Ohio State. Now hold on a second. Did you
Did
just say there's a problem with my mother? An alumni from? Are you shots fired with my mother, Aubrey?
I mean, I didn't go to Michigan State or U of M, so
You switched that up quick. Good job, Aubrey.
well, it's just a Michigander's job to make fun of the Ohio State.
Yes, you're
I
supposed
mean,
to.
I'm very nice for putting the in there for you. So just saying.
uh, so let me put the link up again. Guys, come on. You don't got to be on video if you don't want it first. But come on, Travis, Mike, we had some great conversations. SCR dropped in. Man, that was like, I couldn't believe it, Aubrey. I was shocked.
I know the one time I miss it, man.
And you did? Yeah, that's right.
I was,
And I thought of you.
you know what I was doing? I was driving 9.5 hours to Detroit in a blizzard. We've gotten 50 inches of snow so far, and it's still snowing. I haven't been to work in a in a while.
Buffalo got over 2 feet. They're 20 minutes from us, and
Yeah,
we didn't get an inch.
we're at 4 feet and counting right now.
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
mean, come on, I want to ski. Let's go.
You don't have to shovel the cold.
We got a plow guy for that.
Well, yeah, we do too. I didn't want to sound like hoity-toity or being a jerk. You were like, "Oh, we got a chauffeur
I got a plow
that
guy, man.
drives our plow guy."
Look, I need. If I didn't have that plow guy, I'd have to get up at 4 a.m. to get to work. So
Oh my gosh! Come on,
the,
Rhonda.
the plow guy wakes me up in the morning with his big bang onto the concrete.
When you hear the plow drop,
Yep, and I'm like, oh, it's time to get up.
oh, oh, somebody came on just for you, Aubrey.
Oh no.
Just for you.
Oh no. He's back.
Hello,
Hey,
Ryan,
Christine. Hey, Aubrey.
Hello.
Brendan, Ryan, John. It's Ryan. I got it. I know.
It's
me.
rocking you all night.
Hey,
I heard women talking about me, so I had to come on. So
I what was I gonna say? I really appreciate you bringing that band on.
oh, the Clarences. Yeah, I could.
They were great in the chat.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah. They're an awesome band from Oakland, and I think they relocated now into Modesto, and they just played some gig in San Francisco just maybe a couple of days ago. I'm gonna plug their channel because I love
Please
that
go
band. They're
ahead.
good friends of
You
mine.
can-
But if people just go to the Clarence, Aubrey, do me a favor since I got you those Tony O cards, make yourself useful for once and put something in the chat. Type the
She can't.
Clarences, type theclarences.com and it goes to their Bandcamp page, and you can they have an album that I produced maybe like 2 years ago, a year or two ago, not too long ago. But you can download the whole album there for $5 if you want to support the band. But the Clarences are hard to categorize. The Clarences, in my opinion, are pop music with punk lyrics with a touch of 70s and 80s sitcom theme show music, if that makes sense. Yeah, they're kind of they're really fun. But
do they play Three's Company?
They do have songs like that. Like they would fit in if there was a sitcom in the 70s, 80s, they have music that probably would fit into some of those type of shows, like What's Happening and Good Times.
Well, It's Happening, rerun.
Yeah.
Don't get me going.
Yeah, so they have some cool songs. I'll actually text them. I'll see if maybe I can get them on. But yeah, the Robert from the Clarences, the band leader, he had those really awesome top 5 lists in the chat the other day. That was a lot of fun. So
yeah, I love that. I love top 5s. I love that. This one time is this the correct is that the correct website?
Theclarences.com, yeah, and that takes you to their Bandcamp page. And then yeah, like I say, you can check the band out there, and it's fun, kind of quirky pop music with punk lyrics, if that makes sense. But it's an album that I'm proud of. I produced that a couple years ago, and
man, that's awesome, man. What's it like producing an album?
A lot of work, but a lot of fun. I've produced, I don't know, 20, give or take, albums, full albums, and a lot of songs, and I've done a lot of things like that. But it's very tedious. What is fun about it is I only work on albums that I'm a fan of. So that in my opinion becomes the trick. If you are a band, you need to find a producer that's a fan of your music, because there's a lot of great producers out there that if they're not fans, they don't really give a rat's ass to make your music sound as good as it can sound.
Yes.
And so I have picked bands that I really like to work on, and I take really good care of their songs. The Clarences are one of them. I could show some others. I could actually show you a CD of a country album that I produced. But they take a long time. You know, they take a long time to do the right way. And I'm not, I'm not.
You're like a perfectionist. You're a perfectionist, I could tell.
Yeah. Well, you kind of have to be, because you're taking care of somebody else's music. And you, in my opinion, like, you have to make it sound perfect. It can't have flaws. It can't sound lackluster. It can't sound half-assed. So if somebody trusts you with their music, or I've done artwork for albums too, if somebody trusts you with those things, you owe it to them to give your absolute best effort.
Yeah, and I would agree.
Yeah, and that's what I've done. Sometimes I haven't done a lot of them in the last couple years. So here's kind of a side note. So the Clarences album that came out, I finished it. I finished mixing and mastering everything.
Nice.
One week before I got in this really horrible car accident.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, and I just remember that when I was finishing it, I felt this sense of urgency, and I didn't know why. I was like, I have to get this done this week, And then had I waited, I would have never been able to finish that. It just.
Well, I'm sorry you got in an accident, but I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of made a miraculous recovery, so I don't care to relive all that. But the Clarences album is special to me because, like, somehow the planets aligned, and it was like I had to get that done on a time crunch, and like I say, had I waited one more week to do anything, it would have never happened. So I'm looking at some of the chat. Oh, you got your Cash App. Oh my gosh, that's a long address. Oh no, it's two different. Oh, it's Venmo.
And that's Venmo.
Okay, I see. Oh, that's cool.
I did the banner, but follow this example wouldn't come off.
John, me too.
Your guys from Sports Card Radio probably know how to get that. But that was fun seeing those guys on last week. They're a lot of fun. I was gonna one say you're welcome to Aubrey for the Tony Esposito cards, and I want to play show and tell really quick. I don't want to just talk about music. I wanted to show some really really cool cards.
1 second before you do.
Okay.
Will you produce Aubrey her album and my album? It's going to be called Shots Fired. And she got real quiet since you got on here.
Well, he keeps talking. He doesn't stop talking, man. I don't want to interrupt. That'd be rude.
So because you just said that, here's my answer to your question. I only produce professionals, Aubrey, not amateurs. So the answer is no.
Oh, come on. I'm a professional. My music is out there and you know it.
If it doesn't show up on my radio station, it doesn't exist in my world.
You're the one that puts your music on your radio station.
Well, duh. We can talk later, but I have, like I said, I haven't produced any albums in like 2 years, and it would have to be something I really felt passionate about for me to do that, because it takes. There's one album that I did that took the better part of a whole year, like a whole year's worth of time just for one album. So it takes a lot to do that the right way. So
the right way.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other people's. There's a lot of other people that do that. Like I don't claim to be the best, but I know that when I have done that with other people's albums, like I have given it my best effort, and the artists would all attest to that. I'll text Robert here in just a moment. Actually, let me do that right now.
I'm putting my email up. If Aubrey, you want to get a hold of me, Rhonda, so we could talk,
I'm just texting Robert from the Clarences right now.
Are you awake, Aubrey? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm putting your email down right now.
Oh, you just want just. That was it. Oh.
Okay, so I just texted him. We'll see if he's awake. So it's California, I think, is 2 hours.
3.
So is it 7 hour? Is it 7 o'clock there now, or 6 o'clock maybe? I can't remember.
6:12.
Okay. All right, so we'll see if he responds. If he comes on, I'll bring him on here. But he has some really fun top 5 lists. I enjoyed that. But yeah, well, anyway, I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving, happy late Thanksgiving to everybody.
Is this Mutt Lang?
Yes, it is.
Somebody said, Grim said, "Is this Mutt Lang?" Good call. That was good.
I wish I was. Mutt Lang. People don't really like that's one of the most famous producers of all time. But one of the things people forget to realize is Mutt Lang was getting some of the greatest rock bands in history in their prime at their peak. So he was really fortunate to work with these guys. Like, I mean, holy cow! I mean, imagine that. That's like coaching the Yankees in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Like, you're getting some of the best players ever.
Yep.
It's like that. Those are gifts to be able to work.
He got lucky. He got lucky, but he was good. Like the right time, right place. That's what it was. Not lucky, but right time, right place.
And if you listen to his album, I can't remember all of the ones that he did, but I think he did Back in Black. Somebody could Wikipedia that.
Really?
I think he was, but there's some of the albums that he did 45, 50 years ago, like they still sound better than most of the stuff today. Like they're recorded so well. He really knew what he was doing. But he's getting these talented people in their prime. So again, it's kind of like look at some of the sports teams that we've had over the last 20 years, like with Kobe and LeBron James and Jordan before. There's like, did they really need a coach? Some of these teams. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys of 94 or 5 with Barry Switzer. Did Barry even coach that team, or were they just that good? Oh, this is what I want to show you. Speaking of the Cowboys,
I don't know just that good.
Yeah, this is a cool card I just picked up. I'll show you this. Okay. This I think is an underappreciated, undervalued card. So I know this would be one of your Bills nemesis from way back in the day, but The
Let's see.
all-time leading rusher, Emmett Smith. I think that's
Yeah,
91,
you
maybe
know,
92 Pro Line portraits. But
Oh, oh.
they had Christine doesn't like it already, but
No, she's
the
like,
point being, people are asleep on these cards. I think this is Emmett Smith's first like official autograph card that they get in packs, but it's autographed on the back.
yeah, that's the weird thing about those.
Yeah, they autographed on the back, and I can't tell which corner. Oh, it's this corner. They're stamped. Probably can't see the stamp, but they're stamped authentic.
I bought those, and I didn't get an autograph of anybody, but Emmett is one of my favorite people to collect because his value really never goes down.
Yeah, and this is a good one. This is very undervalued. You can get this for under $200.
Oh, well,
WNY in the 80s and 90s was music scene in like other.
under
Yeah,
$200. Okay.
Well, but look at the price of some of the
Yes.
people now that have done nothing, and they're like tens of
Yes.
thousands. But this is a cool. But the reason I bring this is if you were to look at maybe for like Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, like these are very, very affordable, good autograph cards, and I just love the photography. I mean, I know the SER bros are like, oh, you're collecting pictures of men. Yeah, but at least that's a cool picture.
You know what though? Listen, to each their own. I don't mind what people collect or what they like or don't like. If you want the truth, you won't hear that from me because I don't put down what people enjoy, when it comes to collecting or music, or who am I? Because one thing I despise are critics, any kind of critic, movie, music, food. Who are you to say what's good and what's not?
That's a good point.
I don't like it. You've never done anything original, and you're ripping people down just because you don't like it.
Here's something that I think is really awesome. Here's 2 cards, and then I'll leave. I don't want to take over your show. There's a couple cards. So here's pictures of men. How manly is that picture?
Oh, Richard Petty.
With that cowboy hat and that cigar.
It looks like Burt Reynolds' father from Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, that's I love that. I love that picture. And then there's this one. This is Total America. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
The flag, and I've often wondered if that flag is superimposed. Like it's too perfect, actually.
I don't know, but it looks good though. Pretty cool.
Yeah, they're cool. And then here's his son. Somebody says, I just looked up Mutt Lange. So somebody tell me, am I wrong? Who did Back in Black by AC/DC? I thought that was him, but I could be wrong. So here's his boy. Look at that mullet, Kyle Petty.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that mullet.
He's in the wrong sport with that mullet.
You know what though? Canadians still walk around like that.
Do they really? Well, that's
yes.
Yeah, they do.
I'm literally 7 minutes from the Rainbow Bridge to go get into Canada, and yes.
And here's Kyle Petty being a sex symbol, just all sprawled out
in his Kill Bill outfit. Kill Bill outfit.
Yeah, that's the original. Good eyes. That is the original Kill Bill outfit.
Nice. Yeah, so but reverse. He had yellow, black, but really, Bruce Lee wore that.
Uma Thurman copied Kyle Petty, I guess. So.
No, Bruce Lee wore it.
Bruce Lee had black and yellow like this, or was his yellow black?
No, he had exactly what Uma Thurman had.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. Was that before or after the Green Hornet?
I'm not sure.
I'd have to look up. My memory is hazy on something. Brandon Hines, was that a goth club?
They showed him do a 1-inch punch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And knocked the guy back 10 feet.
I believe it.
He did a 6-inch punch and knocked the guy back 20 feet. He was playing the top ping pong champion in China with nunchucks.
Jeez.
They said he was so fast they had to slow it down. That's how good he was. And he incorporated every style he ever learned and made his own. And they interviewed, I watched an interview with Chuck Norris and all them, and they were it was just they just couldn't believe it. And the one guy really fought him. That's in all his movies, and he got dropped in the movie for real. Bruce Lee did it for real because he was, I guess, questioning his toughness or the way he fought, and he just dropped him. He hit him so hard, but he dropped straight down. That's impossible. That's impossible.
I'm impressed with your knowledge of Bruce Lee, and then you've got Aubrey saying sound because she doesn't know who the hell Bruce Lee is because she's too
He
young.
knows who Bruce Lee is.
I know who
Doesn't
Bruce
know
Lee
who
is.
Bruce Lee is. Come on.
Enter the Dragon. When he does that
Yeah.
kick,
Come on.
and they use the mannequin, he would have beheaded him if he really would have kicked him.
I might be young, but I'm not uncultured.
I'm just joking. Somebody said that Mutt Lange did indeed produce Back in
Yes.
Black. Yeah, I thought so. So if you listen to Back in Black, any version, vinyl, cassette, CD, original pressing, it all sounds fresh. Like that was done really well, and that's just one of many that Mutt did. But like compared Back in Black,
sounded different. It sounded different.
Yeah,
Crisp.
yeah. You can hear every instrument. What there's a saying, everything's louder than everything else, and it kind of
Alex
was.
in the house. Alex in the house.
You could pee on a midget in the basement. Okay, I don't know what that even means.
Neither do I, but you had Bruce Lee cards?
Oh,
Awesome.
Bruce Lee had. So on that note, John, I've not seen the 76 Bruce Lee cards. The OG of MMA is actually Judo Gene LaBelle, but Judo Gene trained Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, Roddy Piper, and some others. But I will excuse myself from the chat because I would like to see these 76 Bruce Lee cards. I don't know anything about them, but I bet they're cool. But anyway, you're welcome for the Tony O cards, Aubrey. Christine, it's great to see you.
Man, thank you for coming on, man, every week. Thank you for being such a supporter, and everybody who comes on, man. It's really flattering, and I'm really enjoying the show.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, you're giving an open forum, and it's fun for me to come on and joke around with you and Aubrey, and hopefully people learn something, right? Like, I mean, that's ultimately, I'm not on here to sell merch or do anything other than to have a little bit of fun and maybe inform and educate somebody. So
yeah, I mean, there's no pressure, like Travis and Mike from Total City came on last week. And Travis and I had a fantastic conversation because he only collects for his own collection. He doesn't sell. And what a collection he has. It was very impressive.
That's pretty much what I have. I'll show one more thing. This is actually right in front of me in my studio here.
Okay.
This is cool. People maybe haven't seen that. I can never figure out the camera and angles. It's a Mark McGuire 2002. It says Happy Holidays from Upper Deck.
I thought he had a fireman's hat on. I got really confused. I couldn't see that.
Yeah, I just can't figure out.
Yeah, I can see how you can see that.
But it's
we
McGuire
need more holiday cards. Bring them back.
Yeah, and this is really big. It's like 5x7, and it was.
Oh, nice.
Upper Deck sent this to me, and I can't remember why, because that's 20-something years ago, but it's a cool cool thing. It's probably not worth that much, but it's a cool like Christmas card from Upper Deck back when. It
doesn't have to be worth stuff to enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you love it.
Somebody says sick card. Yeah, it's one of these unknown gems. It's like about 5x7, about the size of like a regular Christmas card. But I love McGuire. Love me some McGuire, and I just thought that was really, really kind of cool thing from Upper Deck. I kicked myself into eating.
I bought the paper when he broke the record.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to call like Chicago when Walter Payton retired, when Jordan retired, when the Red Sox won the World Series. I always called when Ripken broke the record. I always called for the newspapers from that town, and oh man, they were awesome.
That summer of '98 to me was the funnest summer in history. Maybe not quite as fun as last year for me, but it ranks up there. That was so like everybody talking about baseball. I mean, it was just magical. And so when I hear these critics, oh, these guys were on steroids, I don't care what they were on. I could be on everything they were on and double the dose, and I could never hit a ball like that. And I was pretty good.
New and they needed people back because of the strike, destroyed
Right.
them. But they turned a blind eye, but then threw them all under the bus. And let me
And
tell you something.
not
You
only
still
that,
have to hit the ball.
right. And not only that, here's something that nobody talks about. Remember when they used to talk about the dead ball era? And then they say the 90s were the live ball era. Something was different in the balls. If you could find a collector that has a ball from the 80s and 90s and unstitch it, something's different. It's wound tighter. Yeah. Yeah. So the live ball era, it wasn't just the players that were, that were upping their dose. The balls were different. But you know what? It didn't affect the greats like Maddox and Glavine and Mussina. I don't know why I throw
Control.
Mussina.
You're talking about
Clemens.
control.
Yeah, I mean there were still guys that were unhittable. Pedro. So I just dismissed this. Oh, they cheated. Well, they couldn't have cheated too. I mean, Greg Maddox had Barry Bonds on lockdown. He might have been the only one.
Pinpoint control.
Yeah, I mean, so they could do all the drugs they wanted. I mean, and I don't want to get into. I'd be on for hours. But we have Rock Reigns in the Hall of Fame and Jeff Bagwell in the Hall of Fame, and not Mark McGwire.
And Tim Raines used to slide head first. He started that because he didn't want the bags of coke in his pocket to break.
There's a reason they called him Rock Reigns. It wasn't because he was solid. Because of crack rock Reigns. That's unfortunately that's the truth.
took that story.
Unfortunately, that's the truth, and I love Rocker. And steroids don't make you good. Bonds best player. John, I think we need to be friends. As much as I love McGwire, I would have to agree. Bonds and Aaron, man. Bonds. Here's the thing.
Bonds is not the best player ever. Well, you're out of your skulls.
I think Bonds and Aaron are the best too, and Bonds' stats are deceiving because he was walked, like somebody could check me, 2,000 times. So his stats are deceiving because of the walks. Aaron's stats are deceiving because people love the legend of Babe Ruth, but Aaron, I think,
I love Hank Aaron.
Is Hank Aaron still third on hits? Hank Aaron has almost 4,000 hits.
He's the best ever.
I'm not going to disagree with that, and I think Barry Bonds had the walks.
And I'll tell you who else. If Babe Ruth was so great, he hit third, but Gehrig hit fourth.
Yeah.
He still had those stats. Had those stats.
Why is Bonds not the best ever? I
got a lot of reasons.
I think he probably is. I would, if I were to pick a baseball team to assemble, Bonds is first.
No.
I just think that he doesn't get the love because the stats are lopsided one way because of the walks. Like, he doesn't have 3,000 hits. He doesn't have 800 home runs, which he easily could do if he wasn't walked 1,000 times.
I'll take Hank Aaron. I'll take Willie Mays. I'll take Mickey Mantle. I would take those three above Bonds any day.
Over Bonds, Christine.
Any day.
Mantle ruined his body drain. He's got not even close to 600 home runs.
He fell in a drainage ditch in Yankee Stadium and blew his knee out. Because
that's true, but he's not even close to 300 or 600 home runs.
Joe DiMaggio refused to go from center to right when he was old, and that's how Mantle blew his knee out. But
don't talk bad about Joe D.
Listen, I like when I like these conversations though, because I don't think there's any right or wrong answers, and that's what. No, he did, John. I like it because you could have these conversations in any sport. And I like it because everybody has their own opinion and their own, right, Aubrey?
Yeah. Except Aubrey, because she sits aside because she doesn't know jack about these old players. Too young.
Oh, shots fired. What is happening?
I mean, it's fine. He's just calling himself old, so.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I could sit here and be called young all day.
That's a good point.
Wait till Aubrey's the official moderator. She has full control.
See ya.
She'll be muting me every time I try to talk. I didn't get a text back from Robert from the clearances, but I promise I will bring him on one of these weeks. Maybe next week might be a good one.
Oh,
but I will bring him on. But Yeah. Anyway, Aaron number 1, Bonds 1B, everyone else. John, I think might be right. RockinYuleNight.com. If you want to listen, I've got 24 hours live streaming Christmas music, probably that you've never heard. It's not
Put
the
it
typical.
in the chat.
Hold
chat.
on, I got it. Because
Yeah, Aubrey, please, because I don't know how to do that from my screen.
Everybody could, if you want to hype your own channels or anything, please do. You want to put information, please do.
I just want my radio station out there. It's live streaming. I don't have an app that you need to download, but right now until essentially New Year's Day, it's 24 hours Christmas music, fantastic Christmas music that you probably have not heard. It's not the typical Mariah Carey, Burl Ives type stuff. It's pretty darn good. I'm being listened to in over 70 countries around the world. My station. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But I'll let you go. Congrats on episode 4.
Thank you.
Just keep this going. Don't let anything stop you. Be the freight train. Be the freight train.
I'm going to Freight Train Johnson.
Cool.
I don't want that as a nickname. No. Christine 16 from the Kiss song. So thank you for coming on.
Song. That's a cool song, but the subject matter hasn't aged.
Yeah, when I got older, I was like, wait a minute, what's he talking about?
I mean, when I saw you walking out of school that day, it's like,
yeah.
Oh boy. Well,
yeah, I think he was
those lyrics, you know?
I think it was like 28 at the time.
Yeah.
But thank you for being one of my biggest supporters and coming on. And everybody, thank you. Alex, why don't you call in, Alex?
I'll dismiss myself. Good seeing you, Christine. Good seeing you, Aubrey. Peace out. I'll stay in the chat for a bit.
Thank you, Ryan. Great seeing you. Great seeing you.
Oh, man.
No, I have not, John. What'd you say?
I just said, oh, man. I just said, oh, man.
What was that pertaining to, Aubrey?
I don't know.
And that's
no comments. My brain is fried.
Gotcha. Yes. Look at that live stream excellence. I loves it. Alex, why don't you call in, man? Rhonda. John, call in, man. You'll see those Bruce Lee cards.
I want to see those Bruce Lee cards because apparently I don't know who Bruce Lee is.
Seriously, come on. There's no pressure. There's 14 people on, and 2 of them are on the screen, I think.
Ryan, you just missed the talk about the pro set. We talked about pro set. Yeah,
I'm waiting for Rhonda. Rhonda, where you at, buddy?
I lost in those fries.
Rhonda, you tearing that onion ring dip up with their fries? Inquiring chat people want to know.
French fries sound so good right now.
The link's in the chat. Let's see. This is in the chat. Hey, there we go. There, look at this. The three amigas. Ooh, I like that.
Good. I
3 amigas.
Picture on the screen. How are you? That's good.
Look at what Grim said, Rhonda. Look at what Grim said.
I don't know what he said. All I see is Cash App.
No, he said Rhonda got lost in those fries.
Right. Oh, by the way, the fries, the secret sauce. Let me show you that. I forgot. I didn't bring it over here because I didn't want to bring it to my table. Hold on a second. You want to know what the secret sauce is? Where I dip my onion rings in? Hold on a second.
No, I never heard of Thursday either, John.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
This is it.
Thank you, Aubrey.
Sweet baby ribs.
I can't see it to save my life.
It is the Ray's secret sauce, and it's an orange sauce, just like the dipping sauce that they have at the Roadhouses.
Kind of looks like Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
So
is that Sweet Baby Ray's, Rhonda?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, we get the barbecue sauce up here.
Yes, and you if you like it's a little spicy, you can put chicken. I use this for chicken nuggets. My granddaughter loves them. But the onion rings, oh my god, it tastes just like Texas Roadhouse. So that was my little secret there. So
Nice. How you doing, my friend? How was your Thanksgiving?
it was good. Everything is good. Now I'm getting ready for Christmas. I'm putting on my tree up on Saturday. What are you guys doing with your Christmas trees? You guys
Well,
Already up.
I had a snow day today, so all my Christmas decorations went up today.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
Our tree's up.
Really?
My Thanksgiving was great. We got it catered from Wegmans. It was out of this world.
Oh, that's great.
And I
Right.
don't eat turkey. I tore it up.
Really?
Tore it up.
Yeah, I had leftovers for like 4 days. Literally just got rid of them.
How was your Thanksgiving, Aubrey? I forgot to ask everybody.
Well, I drove to Detroit and spent time with my family, and then we rushed over to my
Good.
boyfriend's family and had another dinner, and I was tired of turkey by that night.
We had lasagna too, though. That was
Sunday I had to work, and so in the afternoon,
ah.
my clients with me after we went shopping, and I said, you know what I want to do before we get back to the house? Let's just order a freaking big, large, extra meat lovers pizza, and that's what we had Sunday, and we watched it during the Pats game.
Nice.
So tired. I mean, I love Thanksgiving stuff, but you know what? I deserve that pizza. I enjoyed that pizza and it was good. It was the
That
first
sounds so good.
really when the place that you buy the pizza from actually has their name on the box,
It's good.
you know it's good.
It's good. It just doesn't say pizza.
Exactly. Hey, I wanna talk about a few things. It was funny that Rockin' All Night was talking about Maguire cards, but because I wanted to talk about baseball with you and a little bit of hockey. Remember I told you earlier a couple episodes, this is episode 4,
Yes.
about some cards. So I actually have these. I pulled these out of my lot. You can see those. I can't see my screen very well. I don't know why. It seems
Oh, I see a Maguire. Old school Maguire.
Yeah, well, I have a couple of those. These are like, I think these came from when I did the card show, Christine. Because I remember I told you I don't do those anymore.
Yep.
These are $1 to $2 cards, right? $1, $2 cards, right?
Yes.
All right, and these are great for kids. And even if somebody, a kid that wanted one, I would just give him one of them and maybe get $1 for the other one. So I hold on. I'm not into baseball, so I really don't know. So I just have like a 3-row box, like I told you. Like Nolan Ryan, I have a stack of these. And Aubrey, I know you don't know baseball either.
Not much, no. Definitely older stuff. I mean, I've got my Derek Jeters and stuff, but
Me too, actually. I have one up for sale, but I have low end ones like dollars or two. So
same.
Anything, Christine, in there that's either worth like anything over $5 or $10?
Oh, Rhonda, hold we could switch pictures, exchange pictures here. I'm gonna put right now in the chat my email, okay?
Okay, that would be great.
We could, because I can't see. I can't see enough to tell you. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I didn't know if maybe the chat could probably give some insight or some feedback too, since they're collectors of a certain player or something. Maybe they can give some insight on that.
Rocking you all night. Where you at? You like your 90s baseball?
Yeah. You know what? Nolan Ryan will always pull in and will always pull in money. It will always sell,
Yep.
no matter the price.
This is just a smidget of my Pete Rose.
Yep. Same with him.
About him. And then I have like these collectors Kmart packs with the checklist.
Oh yeah, I like
Oh,
those
those are
too.
cool.
I love
This is
those.
dope though, right? Remember back in the 80s?
Oh, I love those.
These
I
were,
still have them.
I know, and I don't think I wasn't a big baseball fan then, but I think because it had the Kmart logo, I knew they were closing. I needed that nostalgia in my collection. Isn't that weird?
That's cool though.
Yes,
That's cool.
I love those. Those
Yeah.
were one of my favorites because it had all the big stars in them.
Yeah, one stick of bubble gum. I don't know. I haven't opened it up in a while.
I
Opened quite a bit, and I have. I thought this was a lot of money. Sammy Sosa thing. Look at this one touch. Isn't that the weirdest
nice.
touch?
That's a
It
nice
looks like
one.
a frame.
touch.
Looks like a frame.
I know. I thought this was a lot of money. Guess what? I looked it up. $10, $10, $15 if I'm lucky. But I kind of like it because it's kind of like it's like you guys are looking at this and you're enjoying it and you think it's worth a lot, but it really isn't. Doesn't that look like gold? But it's like $10.
Nice.
So
No, I like different too. Hold on one second because I froze because I saw somebody leave a message
okay.
and I just froze. I went on lockdown. I think I stopped breathing because somebody had the nerve to put this in the chat. So hold on.
Okay, so you can delete them if Aubrey or you or the moderator.
I am not.
No,
Delete.
read it though. Read it. That's why, Rhonda. Read it.
Came on oh yeah. Talking about John.
He's walking a thin line right now, Aubrey.
Banned.
We got
See ya.
two strikes on him, Aubrey.
That's
walking a line.
Oh, your pizza comment. You better hide, John.
This is so much fun. How many people do we have watching? I can't see anything.
14.
Oh wow, we've gained 4 in a couple hours. You guys have got so little boxes on my screen. I don't understand how I can't.
Ames had card sets. You're right, Brendan. They did.
Weird.
I bought, Rhonda, I'm glad you brought that out because remember, was it the Kmart who had like the decade's best member in those little boxes?
Yeah, they had limited editions depending on the year and the season.
Yeah.
I think I have.
So I was on eBay looking up Cal Ripken cards, right? And I found that best, decade's best, but it was from Canada, a Fleer Canadian card that misspelled Ripken on the front, so it was an error card. And I've never seen that before.
I've been looking for one. I have just these are not worth anything, but I try to look for like little error cards. I watch a lot of YouTube, like I mean, when I think I said this before, when I come in the door, I wish the YouTube would just automatically come on because that's these are not worth anything, but they're pretty cool to look at. And you know what? For some
87, what's that? 88 tops.
Is that what it is? Well, you would know. So I have like a couple of those.
88 tops.
And they're in pretty good shape because I don't rough, I'm not handling them really rough. I like this one. Yeah, we got Tony Fernandez and Cal Ripken.
Yep. That's what's that, 90 Fleer?
Yep, it is a 90 Flair. That's why you're the girl. That's why that's why
you and Aubrey are going to do flashcards. I'll just keep going.
I just like it because it's just, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, it means something to me. And I don't even really like baseball that much. I'm not a follower. But
whatever you like. Like
cards like this, I like. And on the back, it has a checklist, which is really, they don't even put checklists on football cards anymore, do they?
No, what was the front of that card, Rhonda?
Oh, whoa, wait.
Let's
Captain
see.
Junior right here. It's not in a penny sleeve.
I can't see it. Is that Stadium Club? Or is it Fleer Ultra?
Nope, it's not Stadium Club. That has a gold emblem. This is circa 97, and it has a check. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I wish it. Grim, stop. A lot of the cards are from Flair. Oh, I wanted to. Can we revert back to what we were talking about? Come to Leaf, the unlicensed Leaf cards.
Yes, please.
I'll be honest with you. I love Leaf cards. I don't care if they're not. I think they're
us
absolutely
too. Yep.
Yeah.
They have vibrant colors, just like Pokemon. I mean, the Japanese know what they're doing. And when it comes to my flair cards, they actually have more flair than they do with those cards than a score pack or a Donruss pack, or there's not a lot of sparkle and stuff on the cards that we're getting.
Yeah.
I haven't bought a pack of cards all year. Have you, Christine?
Like an actual pack or a box?
Yeah, or either or, like a hanger pack, like that.
Oh, I've been buying boxes all year, but nothing recent.
Nothing
Recent. No.
I got old wax that hasn't even been opened yet. I don't even know what is this called? 8 Men Out.
Is there bubble gum in that?
This is a movie thing. I don't know, it's a movie thing. See, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this stuff. This is crazy. I wish I knew I wish I knew more. I wish I was more around people that were into the hobby, where I can like pass this on and give this to them so they can enjoy it and pass them on to other people, because I'm not going to need this, and I don't want to leave anybody at home, my family, to come in and go, what am I supposed to do with this? Because they take it and put it in the recycling bin. That's exactly what they're going to do with it. You know what I mean?
Till they crack that safe, Rhonda.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Until they...
That's different.
No, that you know what?
some of that stuff, because it's just a little bit too much. Let me see. So I have. Are you into you're definitely into vintage. Have you seen Mr. Mangini's videos lately?
I just saw one that went up, but I didn't get a chance to see it yet.
Okay, I don't know why my basketball is mixed up with that. But here, like this card. Look at this card. Can you notice something different? Aubrey, you're included. Notice.
I'm watching, man. I'm watching.
All right, so you see the player.
No.
What is different about this card that you would not normally see on other cards? See, you have two photos, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All-time record holders, 2 photos.
Yes. Go to your left.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me get up.
Right there. Stay there. Okay.
Okay, so this is different than what we would normally see.
Centering, sharp corners.
No, look at the names.
They're the same name.
It's the same name and two
different people. Card? That's cool. Yeah, that's an error card.
What year is that?
I don't know, but isn't that the coolest shit? Like, I have a lot of interesting cards, and if I find an expert,
good call, Aubrey.
Like Nolan Ryan cards. I don't know if these are worth
bring that up. Bring that card back up. That Nolan Ryan card. Bring it back up.
No,
the one you just put up.
I think I'm over, like, I don't know, my 80.
Put it in the thing. Put it in the thing. No, your Nolan Ryan card. Put that back up.
Well, I kind of like this one better. Okay.
No, hold on. Don't bend it. Don't bend it. That's 82 tops. People love those cards.
Well, I have like about 10 of these. I have a whole stack of these
Well,
cards.
put them
I
in.
have-
Put them in things. Put
Oh,
them
Get
in the
them in a
top
penny
loaders.
sleeve, girl.
Yeah,
Like
don't bend them.
that.
Don't bend them.
You know how long that would take me, Aubrey? I don't have time for that. I work all day.
Yeah, seriously, don't bend those. Those are worth something.
I'm not trying to bend it. It was already bent like that. So
Oh,
if
okay.
somebody
Put your card back up. Let's see that error card.
basement. I don't think is that an error? Because it has the same name.
And it's not the
Well-
same person. That's an error card. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
If
They
it's
either have the wrong name under someone or the wrong picture.
you know what? When you look at them, they are completely different, and I can't read the back because it's so small. Look, they're not even the same guys.
Yeah.
is one Bob
Yeah.
Gibson?
Hey,
What year is that? What
19
year?
just like the girl said, the woman.
1980.
Need to say girl. Sorry about that.
Wait, was that Bob Gibson on the front?
I don't know. You tell me. No, it said
I can't see. I cannot see. No, I just can't see.
there's Blue Rock.
One
I'm-
of them should
Oh,
be
Lou Brock?
Ricky Henderson.
Yeah,
Oh, stolen base leaders of all time. Okay.
yes, and then it has a dual picture with two different guys, but it has the same name, which I thought was really weird. It's not
Yeah.
like I hide, Aubrey. I just like to have a bunch of boxes with this weird crap in here, and it's like it's fun now. I don't get.
Look at Aubrey.
Okay, let me tell you something. We are not right. We're doing this with people that I know we're all crazy. Some people think
Yeah, we're having fun. Hey, it's having
What's
fun.
Ryan even talking about though?
what he's saying.
That's why I'm going like, what do you mean?
Hey,
Doesn't
Rhonda, when she
understand.
was on Sports Card Radio, she didn't say a word.
Who? Aubrey?
Yeah, now
still
she's
don't. I
she's
just showed my
co-host,
face.
dropping shots fired. Like,
Well, it's a lot easier when you're talking to 3 or 4 people.
yeah,
Right?
Well, and the chat's
wow,
not gonna kill
shots
me.
fired. Shots fired from Rhonda.
Well, is this the first time John's been in the episodes, the live
I
episodes?
can't see. I'm legally blind.
No, I believe he was on last week or the week before.
Who sent those love? Who sent the heart? Somebody sent hearts. Hey, I have a question. Yeah, I have a question for the chat. How many people are on right now? 14?
16,000.
Yeah, okay. All right.
16.
All right. So
There.
let me ask you. Let's ask the chat, and I'm not going to
Okay.
comment. I think I have a feeling I know where this guy's going to go. But where do you think Juan Soto is going to
Red
be in
Sox.
25?
Red
No,
Sox.
I'm from New England.
They're going to give him 725, 12-year contract.
I don't know. You want to put a bet on that, girlfriend? You're going to send me your email. I'll bet you $50 that he does not come to the Red Sox.
Oh, I don't gamble.
I'm from this neck of the woods.
I know. I've been a Red Sox fan my whole life since I was like 5. I think he's coming to Boston.
We would love to have him here.
I say that about every player, though. Don't ask me because I just keep saying it's going to be.
I'm curious.
Honestly, I'd say the Mets or Boston.
Yeah. Do you you don't think he's gonna stay with the Yankees? He's not gonna stay in New York.
No. What do you got going? What are you doing? Opening a pack?
I think I was gonna rip open a pack.
Oh, what? Of what?
I don't know what it is. You know,
I'm with Grim. I think he's gonna go with the Dodgers.
I guess I have restless fingers. Look what I have. This kind of plastic old vintage thing that I just found in a box.
Soto better not go to the Dodgers.
He's going there.
Who's that? Billy Williams?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think that he might go to LA. You know why? Because it's nice, warm, and sunny there. Why would you want to stay in New England?
And they got money, money, money.
And they'll
Well,
never lose it.
and the
They'll
weather-
never lose again for the next 20 years.
Yeah, with the money, he's not going to lose any money, and he's going to gain some sun.
Foul ball said Cubs are twins.
That'd be interesting to see. I don't know though.
I think he's gonna go with the Dodgers. Christine.
Wait, who was that top player? Billy Williams? You opened an old pack?
Yeah. Well, I didn't open it yet. It's still sealed because I think it's more valuable when it's sealed.
Yeah, I can't see who it is though.
Don't open it.
You were
Don't do
absolutely
it.
I'm
100%
good.
correct. Wait, this light
Billy Williams?
sucks right there. Yeah, and the glare from over there. But anyways, anybody else gonna come on tonight and chit chat? Is Title Mike gonna go on?
I think Alex was gonna come on after you. He was waiting for you.
Alex.
And then I wanted John to come on.
Have you heard of Alex Giamo at all?
No,
Not at all.
no. I haven't heard anything. I just mentioned to her earlier. I haven't heard anything from her or Valor.
That's interesting.
Nothing.
Oh
That's
wow.
it.
It's holidays, but we're all here, so that's all that matters, I guess.
Yeah, I'm grateful for who's here, and I'm grateful for who watch after, and I'm really grateful that SCR came on last week.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, that was actually a surprise. I was really surprised when I saw Colin came in and he had his mic going. I said, "Oh God, here we go." Do you know? Put in your comments on your timestamp on your last episode that it shows surprise guest, who's up next, or whatever. Because usually,
It does.
Looking for somebody. Yeah, you saw that. I put a little.
Oh yeah, I saw the timestamp. That was cool. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I thought that was kind of cool. I wanted to show you a Tom Brady card that I bought a long time ago.
That's good. Let's see it.
Remember? So since the I can't tell if you guys can see this very well, but so I thought it was real at the time because I was buying them. Now, when I was buying these cards, they were $5, $10, $15 at the time. This is back in 2000, like 12 to 2018, and then a lot of stuff happened in my life, so I wasn't buying cards like I used to. But I love this card because I never saw this on eBay before. So I saw this card pop up. Now, I don't think anybody can find this card. If you do, please let me know because I want one or two more of these. So it looks legit, right? See the RC in the corner?
Yeah, he's too legit to quit. MC Hammer reference. What? That just happened.
So cute. So the best part about this card is when I saw that among all the other ones, I noticed the back of this card and look at this photo of him.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's right.
I bet you all the girls liked him though.
Oh dang.
Yo, like,
hey Ryan, I want you to grow your hair out like that.
this is so I get the card and I'm super excited, and then I noticed that it was fake on the bottom. You can see the year looked like it was stamped, and my younger son actually had to look at it and say he really looked at it with the scope because he's a Pokemon collector.
Yeah.
And he's doing really well. I mean, like,
good.
like $5,000 a month. Well, so when you were talking about Pokemon, he is giving me the inside scoop about that. So I might just sell this for $1 million and start investing in Pokemon. I love this card though. I think I paid like $10 for it. It's a fake, but I love it. Super cute.
That's fine.
I don't think there's any out there. and I don't even know how would you be able to find this on eBay under a key search.
You know what you do on your phone, Rhonda?
What's that?
Reverse image it.
Yeah, I'm going to show you on your phone, okay? By your
The eBay
camera,
Yeah, with the eBay camera.
just right here, right next to. Hold on.
I can do it with the eBay camera.
Yep, that thing. Hold on, right here, by the where you could talk.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if it pops up. I'm using.
I have no hate on mullets, John. I live in a hockey town.
They're talking about mullets.
How many people are from New England here? Can I get a thumbs up? Anybody? I know. Oh, Jason from Attleboro. He hasn't come on here either, has he?
Yeah, send that Brady to the PSA. See what they say about it.
They'll give you an authentic PSA 10 on it.
One of one.
That's hilarious.
Hey, you know what? You know what's great? I can't see who comes on, but I can see the chat. But yeah. I like that a lot of people come on after the show, and that they're going to see 3 women on the screen talking about sports and cards. You know?
Yeah, and
makes me very happy. And Mr. Mangini really gave us all a great shout out.
Go Celtics!
Anybody listening? Anybody hear what I just said, Aubrey?
I heard you.
He is such a wicked nice guy. He actually had
Who's that?
Put out a video.
Tatum?
Oh yeah.
I love Tatum.
Yeah, I do too. I have a few of him.
I mean, I like Tatum.
I
like him. He's nice looking.
For some reason, I have a mixed max of stuff.
Where are the Bruce Lee cards?
Yeah, John.
Fergie. All right, so this is for you, Christine. Fergie Jenkins. Steve.
Oh, nice.
Tom Seaver card.
Yep, 1984 tops.
That's an 84. It looks older, doesn't it?
No, 84 tops.
I'm just gonna believe you.
I know it is. I bought and sold that set 1,000.
If I have,
I'll bet you $50 it's an 84 tops.
Man, look at this. What's that?
Oh boy!
I got those. I got that here. I have the
bubblegum in them.
What's that say? Fleer. There you go.
Great. Yep. Fleer. I got the last 2 you put up.
I love it. Complete set 1987. I'm not really sure if the complete set is there. That's a big ass checklist right there, and I'm not going through it.
Yeah, it was all stars.
This is
fun.
80.
What does this say? 80.
Oh, look how clean this pack looks. Does this look like fresh pack? This looks fresh.
Does that say what's the subheading? Fleer what? 87 what?
It's 1987.
Yeah, what though?
Sticking my fingernails in there. If you guys,
what's it? Look at the front. What's the subtitle?
$100. What?
What's the subtitle?
Subtitle says limited edition. Everything was limited edition back in the days. Limited edition, baseball, superstars, logo, sticker, and trading cards. 44 trading cards.
Yeah, that's a nice set.
Is it really?
Yes. Did you say you paid $100 for that?
No, I said I would sell it for $100. It said it went for $1.99. $1.99 back in 1987. See the sticker? $1.99.
Yeah, It's worth $5 now.
I bet you this was from Kmart too, wasn't it? Those
go for $5.
I don't know why. I think somebody just went in there and maybe, I don't know, were they using it for a deck of cards? Oh my God, look how mint this shit is. Look. Ooh, look.
Get some of those graded, especially if it's Ripken Henderson.
These are all 10s, baby. These are all 10s. All right. Well, I hope other people come on. Hey, you want me to rip a pack of cards before I leave?
Yes. What pack? What pack?
2022 packs. I have. Well, we're not opening this. And well,
We're gonna hold your word, Mike. You're coming on next week. Sounds great.
Yes, Mike, that basement better be done too, buddy. I want to see cords plugged in.
You want 2020, 2020,
Yes, rip it 2020.
or 2022?
2022. I'm in.
2022.
2022 has 2020.
Touch.
All right, ready. 2022.
Yes.
Kenny Pickett. Who was in 2022?
Hutch.
Well,
Aiden Hutchinson, Kenny Pickett.
yeah, well, we know about him now. It's not that really good though, right?
2022 wasn't that great of a
Gibbs.
No,
draft, was it?
A lot of good Alliance players.
2020,
Yeah, you're right. You're very right.
good year.
Uh,
In fact,
Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah.
I have tons and tons and tons of packs. I might wait for a video. I'm gonna
Go ahead, go through them. Go through them, Rhonda.
23s are $30 a pack, so I can't rip those. These are hot, so if you see any of these in the wild, grab them.
Yeah, rip that pack. Let's see what we got.
Illusion. I'm gonna let you guys see it first, and I'm gonna see it in the camera.
Okay.
All right, who do I got? You guys call it out. Who's this? This is
I can't.
I
I
can't
can't see shit.
Desmond Ritter. Ooh,
Oh,
Okay,
that's
okay.
Jeff Wilson's favorite quarterback. I shit you not. I kid you not. I mean, I kid you not.
isn't every quarterback Jeff Wilson's favorite quarterback?
Just the bad ones. Just the bad ones.
We got Jamar.
Nice.
Gibbs.
Is that DeMar Hamlin?
No, it's not, but I do have a couple of his. I do.
Yes. Nice. Nice.
Travis, Etienne, not a fan of his. But these are all the commons on the top. So let me just skip it. We're gonna do this is 20
Get
targets.
to the good one.
We'll get rid of the first like 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I just want
right.
the 1-on-1
Number 10.
Allen auto card.
By the way, which is worth like 10 cents. All right, James Connor. All right, this something looks
Matt
good.
Stafford.
What?
Matthew Stafford.
That's a
Nice.
that's a nice pull. That's a nice pull.
Are you still a fan of him, Aubrey?
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I cheered for him when he
And
got
it-
his ring.
Nice.
look at this card. This has
Very nice.
This
Nice
is-
eye appeal.
flat. This is not flat. This right here has
Yeah.
Asian.
Textured, yeah.
This is textured. If you want this, just send me your email in a post office box, and I'll put it in the mail for you, hon. Okay? I
Oh,
will-
sweet.
And put
Talking to
it-
you, Aubrey.
I know. I said, oh, sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. I have Cooper Cup.
Hey, another good Ram.
Nice. That's a nice card.
This guy, Kristen McCaffrey.
Who's hurt
Yeah.
again?
You know.
Yeah, because the Bills got him.
Who's this?
Can't
Is that a Chris Olave or whatever his name is?
Oh,
Rookie.
Chris Olive?
Right. Yeah. Next.
Upside down.
No.
Upside down.
Oh, I hate that when they do that.
That's his name.
There's
Upside
something
down.
with football cards that they have them every which way. They don't do that in hockey.
Let's just kill this because it's getting really worse. Leonard Fournette, Keenan Allen, Mark Andrews, George Pickens, Dak Prescott, and
No,
Alex.
George Pickens is that's a nice rookie.
That's a good rookie.
That's a good rookie, Pickens. No Josh Allen, huh?
Nope. But Aubrey made out. Aubrey, you're gonna love this card. It is super, super pretty.
That's
Matt
nice.
Stafford is amazing.
That's really nice.
I only have one Matt Stafford card, and it's when he was in college, so that's pretty cool.
This is really nice. If I was a fan of his, this would not leave my house. It's so pretty. Yep. Beautiful. Absolutely. This is really nice though.
It
Dope, though.
shines nice on camera even.
Yeah, it's got a nice eye appeal, and it's
Yeah.
shiny. I'll tell you that. Definitely
That was-
shiny.
We open up one pack. Next time we'll open some more packs. Then we'll do one at a time. One
Yeah.
episode at a time. How's
Yeah,
that?
one per episode. That'd be awesome.
Well, I have some sleeving to do. Everybody, thank you so much.
See
I'll
you
thank
Thank
later,
you as
Rhonda.
always, Rhonda. I love your support. I love you. Thank you.
Welcome. You guys are doing a great job. I'll see you next week. Okay, just send me you guys' email.
It's in the chat. I'll send it right now. I'll send mine right now.
Okay, as long as you put the link in there, I'll go underneath the title and I'll click on it. All right.
It's just my email.
All right, that's good. Sounds good. You guys enjoy the rest of the night and hope more people come on. And I'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great weekend and have a great
You
Yeah,
as
you
well.
too.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Rhonda.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
I like that us three women are really trying to, get at it with sports cards.
The trio.
Yes, the mighty triumvirate. I like that. And I like that Mr. Mangini gave us a shout out. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And I didn't know he knew who I was. I can't say for the other women, you know what I mean? But I didn't know, and I thought that was wonderful. Like, we were even in his in his title, like his description.
That's awesome.
And I saw CJ's corner and I was like, oh no, dude, here we go. I didn't know. I was like, oh no.
Here we go.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy. Rhonda, yeah, my it's on the screen, my email. There he is. Patty, everybody's been asking for you. They said your mullet's in the Hall of Fame. I'm dropping the link, Patty. You're one of our most requested guests. Right, Aubrey?
Yeah, he has been asked for quite a bit in this
Yes.
2 hours.
You are always asked about. Come on, Patty. Come on, my friend. He said, my ears are burning, mentioning a mullet.
Oh, we were talking about mullets. I mean, Rocking You All Night brought in some mullet cards. And
Look at people. You think people went nuts last week that SCR came on? They've been waiting for you, Mike. Come on, man.
Just got out of the jacuzzi.
Okay. He said, he's living large in the hot tub. Let me know, Mike, and I'll drop the link. No problem. Thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate that.
I wish I had a hot tub right about now.
I would do my show from a jacuzzi. That would be cool.
It's one way to get views.
Yeah, and then one way to drop my computer in and electrocute myself.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That would be my first and only show from the jacuzzi. That would be
One
it.
and only.
Yeah, that would be it for me, buddy. So let's see. STR sighting last week. Kyle, what do you say? What Rockin' All Night say?
Kyle Petty's mullet has nothing on Mike Petty's A+ hairdo. This is the real talk.
All right. Keep pouring them out, Aubrey.
Petty, I'm all on VTI. Will I be a poor in 20 years? The Hobby Hot Tub.
I like that. That's a good name.
Yeah, CJ's Corner in the Hobby Hot Tub.
Yes. And she died loving what she died doing what she loved.
Oh, that would be an expensive way to go, too.
Great show till she dropped her laptop. I know you can't die like that. I'm just saying. It was a joke, everybody.
I mean, things can happen.
Yeah, don't start putting in like diagrams of electricity and No insult to electricity, but yeah,
I mean, my boyfriend probably could wrap something up. He's some sort of engineer.
you know, Aubrey, I wish you were on last week, man. People went nuts when they came on.
I wish I was just in the chat alone. That would have been so cool.
It kind of made me feel kind of bad.
It's okay. I was on the
No,
road.
I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a
got
joke
to
because
see family.
I said, wow, the chat woke right up, and I go, man, so did I. Yeah, it was nice though. It was cool to see everybody. I need another drink.
Shocking end to the sports card stream.
Nice, Alex.
Pinch drinking.
Right now we have Mike Petty. I'll give you a play-by-play. Getting out of the hot tub. He's changing or drying off.
Slowly drying off.
Slowly drying off. Making a cocktail.
Making another cocktail.
Hey, Mike, Aubrey didn't say anything on SCR. Now she's just shots fired from everywhere. Ryan said it's all vitamin water to me.
Sounds like it. Wouldn't be surprised.
I had a UTI that lasted 3 years. Called antibiotics, John.
Why was that so funny?
It was a quick-witted reply. The only one I had that would go with it.
I don't know. I might be getting tired because that one was really good.
You getting loopy?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
You want to play-by-play for my day? I woke up. I found out I had a snow day. I went back to bed.
Yo, look what Grim wrote. Hold on. Look what Grim wrote.
Okay, this has turned.
Oh, he said he was joking. It was the clap. Well, they still had antibiotics back then. Poor John. Because you imagined him peeing in the hot tub, isn't it? What is happening right now? What is happening?
Okay, guys, this is a sports card channel.
This question is for you, Aubrey.
What is a snow day? Okay, so it's when I can't go to work because of all the snow. I work in a school. The school closes when we get about a foot of snow overnight. It has to be a foot or more.
Or the temps drop.
Yeah, it has to be like -35 before we do that here.
It freezes as soon as you walk out.
Yeah, we just have indoor recess those days.
He's asking what a... Oh, here we go. Hold on. He's asking what a snow day is because he probably lives in Hawaii.
What's up there, sweet cheeks?
Mike, what's up, Betty?
I heard you guys talking about my mullet, and my ears were burning after the spa there.
No, I didn't, but there was a lot of mullet talk.
Yeah, that's what I hear, but it wasn't about me, right? I don't have a mullet, do I?
No.
Yeah, my wife said it's like rock star hair.
I'll give you that.
I don't know.
You just gotta get the sides done, and you got a mullet.
I mean, it's the way it's combed. It is kind of like a mullet, huh?
Petty, you are a rock star. What do you mean? Like one?
I'm just trying to be a mirror image of you.
Oh,
I love your new show. This is the first. I don't know if it's just Wednesday nights that are tough for me, or I've just been busier than a one-armed paper hanger lately.
Really?
Oh, work. These people, these customers.
Those pesky customers, huh?
Customers, man. I remember when I first started in business, by November, December, I wouldn't have shit to do. I'd sit around twiddling my thumbs. And I kind of enjoyed it, putting my feet up, on the desk.
Yeah.
And now these guys, I mean, it's like a race to the finish. Like if they don't get their stuff out of there, everything, the system's going to go down to hell.
Did you? Are you still going to the Phoenix Open?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I tell you, that's the other thing. My waste management contact, they got me good. I do business with them. They're one of my vendors.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't get. I reached out to my saleswoman, and she said, "Well, we got tickets to the Kings or Lakers. How about that?" I go, "No, I want the Waste Management Open tickets." They go, "No, we don't have them." I go, "That's great." So, I don't know. I mean, the guys aren't even on anymore, and I didn't go. I tried to get a room out there. That was full. Hi, Rhonda. We see Rhonda. She comes over to some of our other boring baseball card chats, which is kind of.
I used to live there for like 3-4 years in Phoenix.
In Scottsdale?
In Phoenix.
Oh, in Phoenix.
And I got free what do you call them? Passes? VIP passes every year.
To go to that
every
tournament.
Party, every trailer, all the food, everything. It was awesome.
They run that thing. And they have like literally all the employees there. Like when I was there the last time, they had like these huge parties. They can't get me into parties. They can't do shit. I mean, I do probably like 30 grand a month with them. I'm not a small.
Why is it like, are they trying to like slight you as like an FU or?
I don't know. I don't get any. I'm like Rodney Dangerfield. I don't get any respect.
Yeah,
and maybe I'm late in asking too. I don't know. But they didn't even. No. One year I was there. I had passes. And I needed an extra one, and they got me in. They gave me like a general admission pass. It was like a $70, just to get on the course. Where that's the best I could do. But I would actually pay for them if we were going to go. But I don't know. I'm starting to have I hate going places. You know what a pain in the ass it is.
No, I like crowds. I like concerts. I'm a big concert person.
Oh, actually. Me too. I mean, I used to go, but back before the pandemic and before Tom Petty died. I mean. I was on tour. I mean, I would go to every concert here in LA, and I would see Tom Petty. Well, with just not only them, just opening night and closing night. I knew somebody in the band there. I would I was a groupie. Let's just face it. But yeah. And then not only that, then we would go to all the old timers. Boston and Foreigner and whoever was out here. Jason Bonham. When he would do the Led Zeppelin experience.
Yes. He did that here also.
Yeah, everybody. So, and then now they're all dying off anyway.
I'm a huge Springsteen diehard.
Yeah, and I've been to a couple of his shows, and I know he's really great. I haven't been in a long time. My friend goes, he just was doing some shows around here, and the Eagles, they're playing, in Vegas. I mean, I saw the Aerosmith when they were in Vegas. They were great. So yeah,
I'm not a big fan of Aerosmith. I don't know why. Some songs, yes, for sure.
Well, I gotta tell you, they were loud, man.
Were they?
Oh my god! And
were they too loud? Were they too loud?
I mean, just loud. Really, in that whole. And then you have Steven Tyler. He's like reading all the words like a karaoke.
Oh Jesus!
And as much as I like them and know most of all their hits and everything. They must have played, like 10 songs I'd never heard of.
Really?
Play me your hits, for crying out loud.
What, they played new songs?
Oh no, they weren't even new. They were old songs I was supposed to know.
Oh.
And I did. But yeah, so there was that. Who else? Oh, one of the best shows though had to be Dodger Stadium seeing AC/DC.
Oh, nice.
I'm on the highway to hell.
I like when they play tell me.
Which one?
For those about to rock.
Which
for
one?
those about to rock never gets old with me.
It doesn't. There's so many. And the one with the bagpipes, they have the
I like their music. Always.
Are you shoveling snow? Are you shoveling snow in Buffalo?
Ask Aubrey. No, I'm in Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Slowly I turn.
I'm wearing the shirt for you. Look.
Oh, the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Nice.
Falls.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I love those
Hey,
guys.
look, Philly Joe came on.
Who
We got
Pete
a lot
Philly
of the
Joe?
old people here, Petty, from SCR.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, they came on last week.
You're kidding.
No, they came on for like 2
What do you-
hours
what-
last week.
Why did they stop their show?
They just had other things to do. It was taking a lot of time, you know.
Well, like I said, you don't have to do 6 hours. They were really. I don't know, man, but I love those two guys. They're great.
You know what? Thank you, Bullhorn. I like that Audrey's on here throwing shots, Petty. She didn't say anything on SCR. Now she's the co-host.
Is this is Audrey?
Yeah, Aubrey.
Aubrey. Hi, Aubrey. It's nice to
Hello.
meet you.
Nice
How
to
do you
meet
know?
you.
How do you know Christine?
Well, I appeared in a chat one day.
And now you're a co-host?
And somehow now I'm here.
A card collector like all of us, or what?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That's great. I saw John Mangini was on tonight. He had another woman of the hobby on. So apparently there's a lot of women collectors. I think that's great.
More and more are appearing.
Yeah. I'd love to hear you talk about the cards, Christine.
He put 3 of us on in his title one day in his description.
Right. And he had
I couldn't believe it.
Right.
I was really happy to hear that.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I heard you were talking about you're doing shows again too.
Yes, and I'm gonna go back after Christmas because it's gonna be slow in December. I mean, let's face it. Yeah. So 2.1% of my show goes to Aubrey, Ryan, and Colin. If I sell,
if you make it big, you got they have points, huh? What's my next card show? Somebody just asked. My next card show. Oh, that's my buddy. Is that James? Is that right, James Foulball? Yeah, I know. I met him out in Anaheim. He's a big shot. He had a VIP pass and everything.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's a big shot. He lives out, I guess, in Moore Park. He was near those fires out there, and we were going to meet in Pasadena a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm probably going to go to the Ontario show. In February for sure. I'm going to Strongsville.
Wait, in Toronto?
No, Ontario. It's called the Burbank show.
Oh,
okay.
I thought you meant Toronto, Ontario.
Yeah, believe me, this is no Toronto. This is an armpit of the world. There's an airport there, but I mean, yeah, literally, I don't like to. Last time I was there in February last year, I drove out there about 45 minutes. I went in there, saw Ash, my favorite dealer. Made a deal with him. I was in and out of there. I spent like 15 grand in 10 minutes and I had a drink and left.
Nice.
I was like literally in, made my deal and out. Had a drink.
Then it was no Toronto.
I'm broke. What the hell am I going to do here now at the card show? I got what I wanted.
Aubrey would go nuts in Toronto. It's mostly all hockey.
You're near there. Now, you don't know that I'm a huge hockey fan. I haven't watched.
Are you?
Oh, my God. So, I mean, I grew up, my dad worked on the construction of Dodger Stadium back in the late 50s, early 60s. And his second job was the Fabulous Forum in Inglewood. He was a cement mason. And,
really?
And when they finished that up in it was 1967 or 68, maybe that season, they were giving away hockey season tickets to the contractors.
Oh,
because
wow.
they were introducing hockey out here.
Yeah.
In LA. And so my dad on one day during the week when they were in town, and then on the weekends we would go on Saturday nights, and then for many years through high school and in my 20s, it was $5 hockey night.
Oh, wow.
Until Gretzky came.
You had, who was it? Dion?
Yeah, Marcel Dion.
Sittler, or no, Dion, wait, hold on. Dave Taylor, Charlie Simmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the big three.
Let me tell you, my first hockey game, which had me hooked. I was 8 years old, and a guy named Frenchie Lemieux, he took a great name. He took a high stick to the head, and he's bleeding, gushing like a stuck pig. And the referee skates over. I'm looking at my dad, like, what's going on? The guy's bleeding like crazy. He picks his ear up in a handkerchief,
Oh my God.
and they skate him off the ice, right?
That's awesome.
And then, like the next period, the guy comes back out. He has his ear stitched up in a big old
But upside down.
Yeah, and they just stitched the guy up, took his ear, stitched it back on. I mean, these guys were tough. And we used to play hockey in my garage, when we were kids in the late '60s, early '70s, and so yeah, I think I was one of the first kids around. They had one ice rink that was kind of Rogaton Vachon.
Yeah,
our goalie, and so I used to collect hockey cards in the early '70s. I remember when we had the '71 earthquake out here in North. This was the San Fernando Valley quake, 1971. I had all my hockey cards stacked up on my desk. I just, you put them in order back then when you were kids. We put them in number order, put them in team order. They were all stacked up, and that's my fondest memory. All the cards went everywhere during the earthquake. But I wish I had those hockey cards back.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I don't collect them now, just because.
Really? You don't do vintage hockey?
I want them. Believe me, I want them, but I'm staying focused.
Okay. I understand.
Right now it was 50s, 60s, and 70s baseball. Now I'm the last couple years, about 3 years, I've been into the, the pre-war and the Ruths, Gary, all those guys trying to, I don't know what, just trying to build.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong there, Mike.
You can. I think, believe it or not, I think you can go wrong in a big way. Hey, and speaking about going wrong, your buddy, I happened to come up on my feed tonight as I was cooking here a little.
Get me going.
Your buddy, Goof Wilson. And I never click on him, ever. But tonight I said, I don't know why. There's nothing else on. I'm just going to click on him. He's got a new format. It's just him, one-on-one. And he's talking about scanners, the CT scanning. He's talking about football flippers, the idiots that are flipping football cards, and just basically like giving a one-on-one, talk about the hobby and Fanatics. And I couldn't believe it, but I really thought he kind of hit me. He hit home. I mean, I've been watching.
What did he say? That hit you?
Watching him for 4 years.
What did he hit you that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he just seemed like he was really authentic in his takes for once. I mean, because normally he's just full of shit.
Yeah.
He's the one that's been pumping those football players and those football quarterbacks and all the flipping with his Desmond Ritters and his Will Greiers and all these other, just one idiot, one jackass.
Well,
and he's talking about some of these old quarterbacks like back in the day and these old players like Lynn Swann, and what happened to him and Franco Harris.
Mike,
bunch of guys.
The opening segment was about him. He was number 3 topic. Okay.
Oh, no kidding.
I have a lineup or outline.
Very nice.
So I could get the show going,
Good.
And all he did was look at the screen and regurgitate what was on the screen about every card, every person, right?
I mean,
then
you saw that same one. We're talking about the same episode tonight in the black shirt.
Yeah, you can't see. It's all there.
Yeah, I liked it. So, I mean, it wasn't. I just don't. He wasn't trying to sell it bullshit. I didn't agree with him like a part of it, like when he said the scanning only affects the high, dollar values, and it affects people like him. Because he's got those boxes, that are worth a fortune.
He already knows what's in those boxes.
I mean, that's what I mean. Who knows?
Right, Aubrey?
Yeah, he definitely does.
He took some shots at Fanatics, but not, too hard because he knows where his bread's buttered.
Yeah.
Sure.
He was talking about like 5 mistakes. His lackey, the guy with the bald head?
Yeah, Teabag.
Yeah, okay, Teapot.
Whatever.
I knew you were going to say that when I remembered his name. So he said, here are 5 mistakes people make when they collect, but I wrote 2 of them down. Great customer service. If you don't have it, and I was like, really? That's the pot calling the kettle black.
Well,
PSA, I don't think they do.
PSA doesn't have it. I mean, I have it in my business. That's
I
all
don't think they have it at SCI, but here's the best one, and Aubrey couldn't believe it either. If you want to deal in cards, if they're higher end, fly them to the person. People make a mistake by mailing them and not flying out to all the places.
I mean, I've traded some pretty expensive cards. I've done a couple in person. I probably haven't sent more than 30 or 50 grand in the mail, but if I had something like that, I might. I mean, it's cheap enough to hop on a plane.
Or do overnight courier sign,
You could. I mean, look, I've had UPS drop $10,000 worth of cards to one of my neighbors down the street. I see the picture of their doorstep, right? I run down there. The package isn't there. Knock on my neighbor's door. I don't know them that well, but we get packages back and forth. I get hers sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Going, fuck, did somebody take my package? I mean, I was literally in a manic shock. And I told the lady, I said, if you only knew what was in that stupid package, it's not like my Amazon, $20 whatever it is, my jerk off gel or something.
Oh God.
But I mean, it was, but it was a card. And these guys, they just, yeah, I mean, doing things in person is the best way to do it. You can see the cards.
I get that, but not everybody could fly a card out all over the country personally.
You're taking a leap of faith and realize though, if you're doing it as a business and trying to make money, which I don't do because of this reason, because I get pissed I've got stories about the mail, USPS losing shit.
Oh yeah.
Going, to SGC and in a panic where, I had to call my friend who's a police chief here in town to talk me off the edge. I wanted to go into the fucking post office and, he said,
go nuts.
Yeah, I wanted to go nuts in there, and he says, just don't spit at him, whatever you do. They'll talk you to jail. I go, but, they said that I sent it with counterfeit postage and I'm not getting my package back. And it was, again, about $8,000 worth of cards, some of my friends, some of mine. And
that's different, then. That's a different story.
That I always used, and I've used it for 20 years, and I'm going, fuck. And it finally got there, but it took like a month because it supposedly is goes to an area, they confiscate it. They say right there on the site, we're not going to send it back to you. This is the property of the USPS. I mean, they make it clear that package is confiscated, that you sent it with, fake postage, and it was stamps.com. That was their fucking problem with I don't know if they didn't pay or what happened. But yeah. And then, long weekend, I remember, it was a 3-day weekend. And so here's my package. You track it and it's, from one place to LA. And then all of a sudden now it's nothing. You go on the site and they've got your card, they've got your card. So,
well, if you have money, yes.
Well, even if you don't have money, I have had cards lost for $10 or $60.
Oh yeah.
It's not fun.
No.
And, and then I don't know. It's just part of the business that I don't like. And
no, and it's hard to go around it. It's hard for a solution.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? Oh, I know what you're laughing at, Patty. I already saw that.
Well, I don't know. I have a client that actually makes that. I think it's what is it like? They call it personal gel or whatever the hell.
Personal friendly, extra friendly.
Personal care.
I've been going to vintage and 50s football, 50s baseball. Little at a time, not great.
I heard you had a Campanella. You said you had a 52 Campanella?
Yeah. Yes. Hold on. It's right here.
Let me see it. I want to see which one it is.
I'll let you know the year. It might be. Hold on. I don't know what. I had 2 of them. I sold one.
Oh,
so
good.
I'm not sure which. Oh, here it is. 57 Topps Campanella PSA 4.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's his last. That's his last card before it all came crashing down.
Yes, for nice sure.
That's a beauty.
I got it for $12.
$12.
Wow.
On what's his name? The guy I don't like who has you bid
What?
Golden.
Oh, Golden.
$12.
You can find a lot of bargains on his.
Well, I'm not banned, but they gave me $1 as the highest amount I could.
I mean, to bid in their auction, it's pretty. It's I have
They
a
ripped.
7 ID
Wait,
to my
they
house.
ripped me off.
They
So
did?
yeah, and I put cards up. They charged me all these fees because they weren't over 50. So when I called them, the girl said, "Oh, we don't want cheap cards anymore. So that's why we're charging you all this."
How
No
about
problem.
you send me my fucking cards back?
So that's what I asked for. And she said, absolutely not. So I bid on a card that was exactly what they ripped me off and sent them an email and said, "You ripped me off. I'm ripping you off. I'm not paying."
Well, you just didn't pay, but you didn't get the card though.
No, but I got banned. I didn't want the card. I didn't want the card.
I mean, to bid on their last auction to get a, I've had a bid number with them for a while, but I don't think I really ever won. You could never search on their auctions very well to find
No,
what you want. So
very
now-
hard.
But now they have a really good vintage auction. They hired the guy named Joe T from Memory
Okay.
Lane, and a couple months ago they put together an amazing vintage auction to start off. And I wanted to get in there, so I said, "Man, you need to up my limit." And they said, "How much you want?" I go, "I don't know. I mean, I didn't maybe 50,000 or something. I wasn't going to spend that much, but I want to
Yeah.
have the option to bid." And because sometimes you might have $100,000 worth of bids in there at the beginning, but then by the end you don't win anything, or you might win. It's not you're not really spending that. Eckersley signed
Rookie
rookie card.
auto,
Look at that.
$7.
Beautiful. How much?
7.
Oh
Wow.
my God! For a signed rookie card
Wow.
of Eckersley.
Calvin Johnson, rookie, red refractor,
Who is
PSA
this?
9,
Calvin
Oh
Johnson.
yeah.
$16.
What year is that?
2007 Topps Finest red refractor rookie,
I
PSA
got
9,
news for you. There's not.
$16.
There's maybe one or two guys in the league right now that are anywhere near as good as he was.
So true.
And I have this
Yeah.
other one not graded, but I'm going to send it in.
Yeah.
And then I got this at the card show I was at. A McDavid 9.
Nice
That
rookie.
Connor McDavid.
Yes, a rainbow refractor rookie, OPG
Oh,
platinum.
I love those refractors. You know me.
I don't know if you could see it or not. It's tough.
I'm a sucker for refractors.
Yeah, that's a rainbow.
A
Yep.
rainbow. What's the difference between that and a cracked ice?
The cracked ice has like more of a like design to it. Kind of looks more like
Is
ice.
it more rare?
Yeah, it's way harder than a rainbow to pull.
This is,
harder
yeah,
than a
this is
rainbow.
foil, really, with
It's
a
a foil.
foil refractor. But it's his rookie and it's
So
his.
don't you guys think there's a lot going on with those? I mean, there's so many that you can't tell what's which? I mean,
Now with like
Not
the Connor
McDavid.
Bedard era,
Now-
it's
now.
ridiculous. You got cards going like for OPG Platinum in general, like you're going like your highest cards at like $6.99, like for numbered cards, and then you got your low numbered cards that go to like 15, and then your one of ones, but
right, one of one.
See, now with
which are
McDavid,
hard.
they're not like that. They're hard to.
Yeah,
especially a
McDavid
9 or a
had-
10, very
had-
hard.
I mean,
Doesn't he
you
have a
could go.
young gun?
Yeah, young guns. I mean, young guns are just like your general base
I always
rookie
liked
cards.
the
I'd
young
say
I love young guns.
I don't even know what the fuck they are.
they're
the
the,
rookie card.
you're the rookie card. It's just
They're a rookie card. Okay.
it's
Yep.
you get in
Yeah.
flagship, but
So I don't watch as much hockey though now as I used to. So I used to back in, I guess 5 years ago, I had some Kings tickets. I'd give them away from work, and I'd take them. The Kings weren't very good then. They had a period after the Stanley Cup in the 14 season. So I've been going all that time. I used to go to 5-10 games a year. I would take my wife, and then she would want them to fight all the time. If they wouldn't fight, they would just, there was no defense. They would just escort them. She likes aggression.
I don't know what to say.
And there's no
I went
fights
to a
anymore.
fight and a hockey game broke out.
That's right, but now there's no fight.
Yeah, in the NHL, yeah, you're right.
She's a huge hockey fan, Patty. Huge.
Is that right?
It's really
Yeah.
all she collects.
Yeah. I mean, I live in the birthplace of professional hockey, so
Is that right? Was that Ottawa?
nope.
Is that what's in Canada?
It's in
Montreal?
the United States.
Oh, it's in the
Get
United
it.
States? Where's that?
I didn't get this trivia question at all.
Houghton, Michigan.
Really?
Yep, look it
Who
up.
knew?
I couldn't
First
believe
place
it.
that people got paid to play hockey on the
Right.
Portage Lake Flyers.
That is where all the U.S. Olympic ice skaters come from, playing in Michigan, right?
Minnesota. Minnesota now.
Oh,
in
Minnesota
Boston.
too. Like I was
Yeah.
a big fan of the Olympics, the 1980 Olympic team. You know, back then, I had a thing on my wall back when I was a kid when they won the Olympics, beat the Russians.
I had my flag out, my mother and I.
Do you remember that?
my God.
That was exciting.
That's when they already played, but we didn't know. That's
right.
when they had nothing, no communication, so you didn't know.
No, and that was in New York too, but that's the way they did it. It was delayed.
Petty, and when Ruzioni scored, oh my
God, that was pandemonium.
Yeah,
And that wasn't even the medal game. That the next game was the medal game. But that was
Finland after.
Yeah.
And if you weren't there, you can't describe it.
No, it was great. It was
like the country, our hostages were in Iran. They invaded Russia, invaded Afghanistan.
I mean, it's incredible how events would, always tend to bring the country together. Whereas now everything is just so disjointed, nothing brings them together.
I would cry if I met Micah Ruzioni.
Yeah,
I would cry.
And the goalie, and Jim Craig, he was the goalie.
When he was looking for his father with the American flag draped. Oh my God. Tearjerker.
Al Mark Michaels with "Do You Believe in Miracles?" Yes.
Yes. Ken Dryden was speechless. Yeah. He couldn't believe it.
Boy, he was good too. Ken Dryden, remember in the 70s.
One of the best.
Yeah.
Plus, he was like 6'10". How could he not? How could you score? He's like 6'7". How could you score on the guy?
So you've been going on for 2.5 hours already, huh?
Am I?
I don't know. It looks
2 hours and 46.
I must have caught you late. What time do you go on normally? Do you start at 8 o'clock Eastern?
Yep.
8 Eastern, and then we just roll with it. Who wants to come on and talk?
Right.
And
I'm definitely gonna have to hop off soon.
Go ahead, Aubrey.
Yeah,
Aubrey. Thank you.
Especially if I have to work tomorrow.
Thank you, Aubrey.
Sure. Yeah, Aubrey, it's a pleasure to meet you, honey.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Took up so much of your time.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
Keep coming in.
Congratulations, and on the show, and keep it going. You'll get a buzz there after a while. It'll start showing up in more people's feed and stuff like that. It's great. I think it's good for you to do it, and you wanted to do it, and it's a goal that you made, and never give up on your goals. And as long as you like it, that's all that matters. You have a nice, you're working towards something and something fun, and it's it's a hobby. It'll help your business too,
and it's to get me to the next rung of the ladder.
Absolutely.
Just keep climbing. Can't be content. Can't stay stagnant.
No,
gotta
one
push
little baby step at a time. It really is true. I tell my daughter too the same thing. You just put one foot in front of the other. You don't have to do a lot during your day, but one little thing, one positive thing leads to each day. And then as you just get older, shit just starts coming back. But
I'm really enjoying it and the conversation and people coming on.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm having fun doing it.
Well, you're an authentic person, and people like that, and you know a lot about the hobby. You have a lot of good takes and stuff. So,
what always helped me was knowing sports.
Absolutely, it's great to have my wife too. I mean, when I first met her, she started quizzing me about Charles Barkley and basketball, and to see how much I knew about sports. Softball. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Nice.
And, she said, she knew I was a keeper when I like sports.
Thank you for coming on, Aubrey. Your help was impeccable. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you. I love you, man. So keep Keep
Bye,
on
guys.
in the free world, guys.
I'm gonna head out.
All right, Aubrey. Have a
See ya.
wonderful night. See you
Bye,
next Wednesday.
everybody.
All right.
Bye,
Bye.
Aubrey. Thank you.
Okay.
She's great, Patty. She's
That's
awesome,
good.
man.
I'm glad you got a sidekick there. You know, I got to tell you, the other night I did just a one-on-one. You know, so I don't have a channel at all. But somebody asked me to record all these names of these parallels, and I thought it was just going to be me and him talking, you know, and I was just kind of trying to make it funny, you know. We're doing like a little joke about how many there was like 600 parallels for baseball, or I'd say releases. So I was like literally 16 pages I was supposed to read.
Are you serious?
I swear. I mean, it was incredible. So as I started reading them, you know, he left. He said, "Just do it yourself." And talking into the camera, just with nobody there or whatever, I couldn't do it. I was really, you know, just flustered, didn't know, just beside myself, really. So it definitely is easier when you have somebody to kick ideas off and like that. We have a co-host. It's good.
Because she was always on SCR, but never spoke and never. And she was my first guest to my first show.
Oh, that's good.
The
Awesome.
first one, and we just got along. And Rhonda's been on, and I have a lot of support though.
Oh, that's great.
But I'm enjoying it. You know,
that's good. That's what it's.
I mean, I did an intro video from the falls. You know, to put the word out a little, and just you know, it'll come. It'll come.
Yeah.
And I just ask people, you know, hit like, subscribe, share. You know, the usual to try to get it out there. Ryan asked me last week, "Where's the super chat?" I said, "Right now, I just got chit chat."
Do you have to set that up somehow?
Yeah, well, you can use it.
I mean, you can start asking, but those guys never really asked. You know, there was a time though, like I think a few years ago, when they had a lot less subscribers. That I think one night we just all flooded them with cash.
So
you know?
Ryan told me to put up my Cash App and Venmo.
That's great.
That's what he told me. He said I wanted to give you money. I didn't know how. I was like, okay. Yes, rocking you all night was second. You are the silver medalist.
Nice. That's
but I said, okay, I'll put it on there.
Yeah, I'm not too proud to beg. Ain't too proud. All right, I got to run.
Mike, thank you so much for being on.
God bless you. All the best there.
God bless you also. Thank you. It was great. Thank you. If anybody else, I'm going to put the link in the chat. If anybody else would like to come on, Philly Joe, I'll leave it up for 5 minutes. And if no one comes on, we'll, we'll wrap it up and come back next week. Hold on. Episode 5. I'm getting the camera down. We're getting it down. Patty, outstanding. But this is great. Just getting all the different support from everyone. Just, week after week, and I'm just not gonna give up and not stop. I enjoy it. I love talking sports. I love, and that's what's helped me in the hobby was knowing sports. I knew sports before the hobby, that's for sure. But I enjoy it. I like when people come on. Last week was Mike and Travis. Fantastic. One night, Philly Joe, come on for sure. Come on for sure, man. Love to see you. You have some of the greats on your show. Would definitely like to talk sports with you, Philly Joe. Yeah, always. And the invitation is open to anybody. Yeah, okay, John, I got you. Okay, no problem. But I don't want to go to 11 because I don't want to start going and stumbling over my words. Because when people do that, you should always wrap it up. When I hear people talking, I hear and I'm like, no. He said foul ball. He said 600 different parallels for baseball alone. I asked him if he was serious, and he was. 600 for baseball alone. I think that's insane. Yeah, Brendan, the fractal ice pattern's a nice pattern too. and I will as we go though learn more about the banner and this and that and how to add a what do you call it? Not a monitor, but something like that, so she could do the chat and read and what do you guys call it? It's not a monitor. It's people have them in their chats. Could somebody please help me? Yes, John, for sure. What do you call them? Mods? Is that it? Mods? Something like that. But I have to learn how to do that also, and I would need to know the lingual a little bit. Yeah, a scrolling ticker I did. I'm just going to try it right now just to try it, and let me know if it just scrolls the banner, okay? Hold on. Just the banner, not just, okay, Christine. I just want to see if this just scrolls by itself, that's all. So let me know, guys. This will help a lot. Okay. I don't know. Now it won't let me make a banner. Oh, geez. I can't do it this week. Next week, though. Yes, mods. What'd you say? Like body modifications. Foul ball said, I just start hitting buttons. Rocking you all night said, screen crawl. Philly Joe, what do you think about the Phillies getting Juan Soto? You think that's coming? There was a couple opinions in the chat tonight. Oh God, John, you're feeling no pain, buddy. But yeah, they were talking about maybe the moderator. Thank you, Philly Joe. Oh my gosh, I couldn't remember that word. Thank you. You hope not. Oh, why is that? I wanted him because he's left-handed to come to Fenway and hit 1,000,000 home runs over the short right field wall. Put him as DH and just let him swing away. Hey, Rhonda. Yeah, we're wrapping up, Rhonda. I was just asking Philly Joe why he doesn't want Juan Soto. Not a good team player? Not a swings and misses? Too much money. Yeah, you're right. Boston's got to do something. They just signed a alleged convicted plea deal, supposedly, quote unquote, woman beater, allegedly. You'll bet your career out of your 30,000. Now that's a bet you can make, Rhonda. No, you're right, Philly Joe. You're right. Bryce Harper is one of my favorite players in baseball, period. I absolutely love Bryce Harper. I think he's just like Don Mattingly, the consummate baseball player. I really do. So listen, everyone, thank you for everything, everybody. I appreciate all the support. We're on episode 4. Episode 5 will be next week. We start at 8 p.m. Eastern every week. And, please like, subscribe, and share. That would help me a lot. And I will get better as we go. But last week, SCR guest host or guest stars, and now the guest star, Petty. Mike Petty, the one and only, was on tonight. Want to thank Mr. Mangini for pushing all the women in the hobby. Having nothing but great stuff to say about him. So really appreciate that, Mr. Mangini. Truly do. Thank you for everything also. So chat, love you guys. Good to see all the old timers, all the new timers, Philly Joe, Rhonda, Aubrey, Petty. Who do we got? Title City, John, Alex. Hold on. Foul ball, yes, foul ball coming in. Grim was in tonight. Who else did we have? Rocking You All Night was in the house. Just thank you, everybody. I've been having a blast just talking about sports. That's all. Just having a blast. Brendan Ryan in the house. Foul ball in the house. Nice. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'll see you guys. Hopefully, you could be here next week, 8 p.m. Eastern, CJ's Corner. And we'll go as long as people want to call in and talk sports. Good night, everybody. Thank you again.